Hey, here we go. Welcome back, everyone. We are waiting for UCS. He's just currently busy, so I thought I would start the stream and we'll just go ahead and just see who is in. I mean, I've been already talking to people in the chat anyway, but we can see who's in the chat. So Scott Davies was here. Ryan, I don't know if Ryan's still here. I haven't seen him message for a little while, but Ryan was here. We got Breeder Boys. I don't want to butcher your name, but Mika, is that how we say it? That's how I'm going to say it. And then CT4747 and Mose as well. How's everyone doing? The Cantina is open for business. We were under some refurbishment for a while, and yeah, we are back and we are open. So tonight's episode is going to be a little bit shorter. I'm sure UCS will kind of explain a bit later, but he's had I think his COVID jab, and he's feeling a little bit rough. So he shouldn't be drinking at the Cantina today. I don't know why my pillow looks like that. That was just a bit embarrassing. There we go. But yes, no, the Cantina is open for business. One thing you guys may notice since the last stream or last any videos is I've got some decent shelves now. Yeah, I've also got a shelf above me as well, which is brilliant, which is why it's so bright, because I've been able to put my lights kind of like up. I've just pulled the light down. That was my bad. Go back, light. Go back. There we go. Okay, it doesn't come down. That's why I pulled it off the shelf. My bad. Does anyone want to buy some death sticks? No, you want to go home and rethink your life. But yes, how is everyone doing? Hope everyone's well. I know it's been a while since any form of live stream. It's been absolutely crazy. It does look more like a cantina now that we have some shelves with some, like, at least some things on display. So yeah, I was able to also build the Scout Trooper helmet as well. I built that the other day on I was gonna say on Instagram. It wasn't on Instagram. I built it with my dad and then posted photos on Instagram just to kind of say that I have built it, just as proof that I haven't just kind of like, kept it in the box or whatever. So yeah, so Monday I'm planning, just while everyone's here, I'm planning on building the probe droid Monday, and then from that, I don't know when to start building the cantina, because I think it's Saturday the 3rd. I think it's the 3rd. I'll have to double check. But me and Miss UCS are planning on doing the Friends Central Perk Cafe live stream together. So that's going to be a really cool live stream. And then we're going to do a separate video on the building of it and the free lighting kit that I got as well. So we're going to do a sponsored episode. So that's going to be really cool. So I need to find out if this thing takes batteries. I mean, I imagine it would take batteries, but I don't know. I don't know what batteries it takes. So what did I say, Miss UCS? She's definitely not coming on, Miss EMG. Why was that even coming to my mind? I think it's because I'm waiting for UCS to turn up. Thank you guys for spotting that. That was, yeah, Miss UCS is not coming on my live stream. Don't worry. Miss EMG is coming on the live stream, or Charlotte, as everyone. Does Miss EMG know about this? No, not even UCS knows about this. But yeah, no. So I need to find out what like if this is batteries or if this is like USB powered. So I will do that on the Saturday that we end up building it. So yes, that'd be really good. You can tell it's been a long time since a live stream. I'm just coming out with whatever hits my mouth. He is hungry for the link. I mean, if UCS is a complete no-show, then yeah, sure, I'll have a couple people on. We can have a little chat. And then, yeah, all will be good. But at the minute, I'm holding out for UCS. I'm holding out. He did say that he'll pop on for like a period of time. He didn't specify how long that period would be. He just said he would be on. G-Bricks, how you doing, man? Hope you're feeling a bit better from your COVID too. It's affected everyone, this. My first vaccine, I was so ill. My second vaccine, I just felt kind of like, well, for people old enough, it felt like I was tipsy. So I was like kind of a bit spaced out. Everything was kind of like a bit of a blur. And I couldn't raise my arm. That was as high as I could go. My muscle just would not work. So yeah, but I'm feeling much better now. Everything's all good. G-Bricks is feeling good now as well. Good, good. Should I go yell at UCS lot? Yeah, if you can like run to his house and like yell at his window, just get online, then yeah, that'd be brilliant. I'm gonna quickly check my emails just to see if I actually sent over the link to him. I'm pretty sure I sent the link. So yes, right. Gmail sent. That's the wrong Gmail. No, that was the right Gmail. Oh no, that was the wrong Gmail. Yes, I did send it to him. I sent it 10 to, so what, like 20 minutes ago I now sent, or 15 minutes ago. I've now been invited to my first vaccine, going to get it booked in soon. Yes, you should definitely get your vaccine. I mean, like they keep saying, no one's safe until we're all safe. So until everyone's vaccinated, it's still going to get spread around. It's still going to, infect people and cause, different issues. But yeah, if everyone gets vaccinated, and then hopefully we can kind of move forward and move past this, and then kind of COVID will be like the new summer cold or the winter cold, where it's still going to be around. When I don't think we're ever going to get rid of it, but it's going to be something that we can live with as opposed to it killing us, which is brilliant. But yeah, loads of new stuff. Big order came in for Kashyyyk. So you guys can see Kashyyyk is here. It is taking up quite a lot of the space. I'm going to quickly say hello to Boxy Live. How are we doing? Welcome, Boxy. Welcome to the live stream. UCS is coming. He's just stuck in traffic. But yeah, no. So I've had some parts come in for Kashyyyk, which is really good. So tomorrow morning on TikTok, if anyone wants to see me there, I'm going to be live streaming the process of building it. And then I may even, depending on what time Miss EMG, I said it right that time, depending on what time she's coming over, will depend on if I may even just I might even do both. I might just do a YouTube and a TikTok live stream. Just stream them both at the same time. And then just start building. But that's if people would be active on YouTube. Excuse me, because I know there's a lot of people active on TikTok in the morning, so everyone's just lying on their phone scrolling. Whereas YouTube's a little bit more, you kind of have to tune in. But no worry, Boxy, I still know it's you, don't worry. I still know that it's the same account. But yeah, how is everyone? How's everyone been? How long's it been since I've last live streamed? Like, what, 3 weeks? I think it's about 3 weeks. So yeah, no, absolutely crazy. Burritos would be active. Cool. Okay. I mean, yeah, if people want me to do a live stream, I can try and set it up. I mean, I don't quite know how I'm going to do a camera because I've now placed my webcam in a position that is more for doing builds directly in front of me as opposed to doing it that way. I suppose I could move my laptop. That wouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, no, my setup is looking really cool now. I've got my 2 lamps above me. I've got my my shelves with my LED strips. I still need to display or build some more sets. I have the 2 custom. Well, they're there. The 2 custom tie interceptors. They've broken because my mum can't seem to pick up Lego without breaking it. So I was at work when my dad came and put up the shelves because that was part of my birthday present from him. So my mum moved some Lego up onto the shelf and then broke it. And I just haven't got around to fixing it. But I don't know if I want those actually on my shelf. I'm trying to lean towards more towards keeping like Clone Wars stuff built, because then when I'm building my mocks, I don't have to keep trying to have to rebuild all the sets ready for the for the mock. I can literally just grab it from the shelf and it's all good. It's all there. Also, I have now started having parts up above my shelf or up above me. So yeah, it'd be great. Just popping tiles in a box. What kind of tiles? Lego tiles, carpet tiles, like big ceramic tiles you have in your bathrooms. I don't know what other tiles there are. I think that's all the tiles I can think of anyway. But yeah, hey, I see my man. Let's add him to the stream.
Hey,
How we doing?
oh, I went to answer. Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Yeah, shame you're feeling a little bit dicky today, but
Well, it's kind of just been a little bit constant, really, ever since I had the first jab. It's a bit like,
yeah, To be fair, I was out cold for like 3 days. I was flu-like symptoms from the top of my neck to the bottom of my to the lower back. I was just stiff. I could not move.
Really?
I was so sore for at least 3 4 days. Second jab, as I was saying earlier, I kind of felt like I was tipsy, bit of like I was a bit spaced out in my head, and
Yeah,
I couldn't really raise my left arm.
I don't know about the left arm thing, but I've got like the spaced out thing. I almost feel like I can't
Yeah,
focus properly on stuff as well.
yeah. Like
But
I felt like I was tipsy for like 3 days.
thing is, for me, um, it's been like nearly 2 weeks now.
Yeah, absolutely crazy.
But I think I really need to get out and get back into like a physical sport because I've got like so much. I guess just like over way too much like adrenaline that's
Yeah,
just not getting used
you
up. I
can't.
feel like it's
You
making
can't unless you play like Xbox or PlayStation. I know your PlayStation. You can't like unless you can like shout at the screen.
yeah, you
There's
need
no
some
real
space.
indoor hobbies that you can just start yelling at the top of your voice.
Mm,
So I know what you mean.
Mike, right, it might be the first time in ages. You get my sound still.
Yes, I still have your sound.
Okay, sweet. I've actually got my proper mic and camera working now. I've been
Nice.
really trying to use my actual camera to film videos and stuff rather
I
than
mean,
my
you did
phone.
spend a lot of money on it. Would kind of make sense to use it.
Exactly, yeah. I just want to say hello to Boxy Builds quickly. CT47, Scott Davies, pretty much everyone who's here. Thank you very
All the
much. Really
classic,
welcome.
the pub locals. You know,
Yeah.
everyone who's normally here in the cantina is here, which is great. I've got to say, I do love your setup. Your setup's looking pretty cool.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
I watched your TikTok. I like the fact you got like lots of space in your room for it as well.
Mm. Yeah, it was really fun. I wanted to make a whole video on it, but I tried to make a video like 3 4 times. And I just couldn't get like the camera angles right. Like it just didn't look anywhere near as good as I
Yeah,
wanted
what you
it
need is
to.
you need I don't know what they call it, but the nickname's the fisheye lens.
Oh
It's the
yeah,
one that like really just pans out fast. You can be like really close to something, and it looks like you're really far away, and it kind of gets everything in the shot. So you can be in a tiny room, and it makes it feel like you're in an office block. It's brilliant.
Hmm.
It's really good.
Actually, when
Yeah,
you
I mean, it's as I
actually.
was saying earlier. I've got my new shelves. I've got my LEDs going. So
I noticed you got LEDs, but for some reason I didn't like catch on to the fact that that's a second shelf.
yeah,
And
well, beforehand I had two shelves like this. Like
isn't it
you
longer?
could fit Slave One and R2D2. And
Yeah,
now
you made it. Oh, you taken the old one off and put in two new
yeah,
ones.
yeah. So I've got 2 2 meter shelves now, and I've got one above me as well, which I've got
That's
my
cool.
lighting above me now, so they're up here as opposed to being down here, so they're not in my eyes. And then I've got hang on, let me show you. Let me just change my webcam camera to
I think that's
this.
something that I have a problem with because hey,
Hey,
camera two.
camera 2 above me, so it's brilliant. So
That's
so I've
very good.
so I've rested it on my shelf.
Is that the stream? What is that camera you're
That's
using?
just my Logitech HD, whatever
Right.
it is. There we go. I'm back now. Back to my face cam. So
Right.
yeah,
Cool.
no, I'm trying to get a little bit more organised, and I've got my microphone now that comes in on my old thing.
Oh yeah.
But the only thing is I can't attach it, so I've had to use a rubber band. So
Yeah, I've had that problem with my mic as
you
well.
just keep it out of a shot, and it's like, yeah, now I can talk, but yeah, it's just a complete bodge job. But I'm trying to see if I can find a HyperX one like what you've got. There's a couple that I'm watching at the minute. I think that haven't found any on Facebook, but I think there's one on eBay that's not a bad price. So I'm just watching that for the minute.
You can get them on Amazon for like £100.
Yeah, but I don't have £100.
Don't
Have
you
you
have?
seen how much money I've just spent on Lego?
That was really cool. That
Like
was
my
really
birthday,
cool.
I just went all out. I was like, yeah, let's just go for it.
When I saw the Mos Eisley Cantina, I was like, damn, you
Yeah,
really want that? That's when I could tell that okay, yeah, it's done it. He's done
this
it
is.
good.
I mean, part of it I got for my birthday, and then like I got birthday money, so I went to the Lego store. My missus' parents bought me a £20 gift card, so I was in there like, yep, I'm gonna use it on this. And then and then I just went to the Pick a Brick wall, because I went to like 5 different. It was over 2 weekends, but I went to 5 different Lego stores. So it
That's
went from the
crazy.
point I'd never been to a Lego store in my life, and then I'd been
Never,
to five in
never
2 weeks.
been to a Lego store in your life.
Well, other than Legoland, but I didn't really count Legoland as being a Lego store because that's just at Legoland. But there's no like the closest store was in Cardiff, but now it's Bristol. So I've been Bristol twice now.
Is Cardiff closed down then? Is that what it is?
No, I think they're just opening one closer south. I think Cardiff
Right.
is still going.
Because when I went to Bristol, they said to me that they'd had a load of stock from Cardiff.
Oh, I don't know then.
They
Maybe.
had stuff in, so I was curious. I can't remember if they said they closed their doors or if it was just like temporary or something. But
Yeah. No, I don't know. But yeah, no. So I've been to quite a few Lego walls. So I got, I think, 12 cups of Pick a Brick now. So that's decent.
that was cool.
So yeah, I'm using
And
them
then
as storage now.
we picked up some of the same stuff. Like as soon as I saw those dark orange plates, I was like, they've got to have those.
Yeah, definitely.
Straight
That
away, it's
same
like,
with me. But I think wow, I don't know when I'm next going up to a Lego store. Maybe in like a couple
mm,
of months. So I'll see what they got then, and I'll just try and save up a bit, and just see if I can like bulk up on some more parts. That's all right. You can believe you never been to a Lego store when I heard it on you. I know CT 4747. I mean, for me, it's the fact the closest store was 3 hours away, and I'm not. I was never drove anywhere near Cardiff. That's it. For me. I'm in Devon, and I had to drive to Wales, which is a completely different. I'm pretty sure you can call it a country. Is Wales a different country to England?
I don't know, mate.
I don't know what you class it as. It's definitely a different county, but you could say it's a different country.
I don't know what it is anyway.
I mean,
Next
you've
day.
got England, Scotland, and Wales. They're just 3 countries, aren't they, made up to the United Kingdom?
What happened to Ireland?
North Ireland as well. I forgot them.
England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales.
Yeah,
I swear there's a fifth one.
nah. Isle of Wight doesn't count, mate. You're a part of England.
Yeah, just
But yeah, no. So for me, I'd have to literally go to a different country to go to my nearest Lego store.
same.
Either that, go to Southampton, which I think is your closest Lego store, isn't it?
Um, yeah, man, mine's Southampton.
Yeah, which isn't
Seriously,
too far away from you, really, because it's just as soon as you get into across the
it
border.
is, and it's a good one to be fair. But
Mm.
I don't know, the pick a brick wall was okay. I think the best pick a brick wall I had was Bristol.
Bristol was pretty decent. That's where I got the extra free, like the Lego pink heart. The guy there, we were just chatting for ages. He's like, "I'll just throw you something extra." But he
Yeah.
literally these where are they? The one
Did
by
you,
six.
did you talk to two guys named Adam?
I can't remember their names. I don't think
Yeah.
we
It
got to
was so
first names
funny.
exist.
'Cause when
But
I
these ones, I just said, like I said, can I have these as a free part? And literally 24 in a handful. He was a big hand as well. He just went in. He's like, "Yeah, I'll give you a couple of those. That'll do." Kind of like winked at me just to say, like, "Don't tell anyone." I was like, "Yeah, I'll take that, thank you."
That's sick.
So yeah, no, really good experiences. I mean, I had so many free parts from over
They
the
off-
couple of weeks.
They offered me a job.
Did they?
So that's what I was
Said
saying.
you were called Adam.
When I went up to Bath, we went into Bristol, went to that Lego store. I was talking to them, and it was the May the 4th weekend, so I was buying a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I got to chatting with a lot of the people. There was a girl who worked there, and then I basically ended up talking to like most of the store. And by the end of it, it was really funny because I was stood in like a triangle with two other guys that worked there, both named Adam. So there's this 3 guys, all named Adam.
So
stood
it
in
was,
a
it was like the
triangle.
holiday special of Star Wars when there was all the General Kenobis and they went, "Hello there." It's all 3 of you.
Yeah, exactly. And then it was at that point I was saying to them that I really want to quit my job because I don't like enjoy it and stuff. And at some point in the near future, I always thought about maybe working at Lego. And they said, well, they've actually got like 3 vacancies. So if I wanted to come and work here, then they'd shortlist me straight away.
Sweet. I mean, it
I
was a
was so
little bit
close to quitting
annoying.
my job there and then.
Yeah, just going. I'm done. I'm working for Lego. But no, the only thing I found really annoying with the Lego store is out of the 5 stores, I'd probably say 3 of the 5 stores, the employees did not really know about Lego. They were just there because it was a job.
Yeah, so
Like,
that's why I like Bristol as well, because
yeah,
everyone literally knew about Lego.
because I was talking to them about like the different parts in the like on the pick a brick wall, and I was like the masonry brick, and they had no idea what I was talking about. I'm like the one that looks like bricks,
Really?
like the masonry brick, and
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
like this one. I went no. That one, I pointed, is like the one between that one and that. I was like, this one. It's like, yes, that's the masonry brick. I'm like, oh, right, I didn't know that. I'm like,
yeah.
how, like, you're working with Lego, but you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they'd be lucky to have people like me and you working there.
Honestly, yes. You want this brick? Yeah, sure. I'll pack it in. Like the
Yeah,
guy at Bristol was literally like properly using his finger to get them in. He like shaking it, and it's
fantastic.
like he was really packing my cups. So yeah, super happy with the haul I got. But yeah, then today I had. I mean, this is a bit of a sneak peek for my next Kashyyyk episode, but
I've been waiting for a Kashyyyk episode.
I have
Oh yeah,
slopes. I have slopes. I have some more slopes, and I've got some of the sea.
that's very good. That's a lot
It is a lot. It
as
it, it
well.
was a lot. My account did not like it.
No, I've been there as well
Yeah.
recently.
But like the thing is though, is the reason why there's been no Kashyyyk for ages, well, for at least 3 weeks, is because I knew that my birthday was coming up and I was going away to Legoland, and I thought, right,
Uh,
pick a brick wall. I'm going to buy so many parts for this MOG. I'm going to finish it. Like, I'm going to get all the parts I need. Went there. Pick a brick is not for making Star Wars MOGs. Pick a brick is if you want to make little cars or like really weird, just like
I remember when I went to the Pick a Brick Hall at Legoland Windsor, like 13 years ago, to be
yeah,
fair, but they're a massive, massive selection. But it's all stuff like trans dark blue studs, or like there's like the really old so it's a 1x2 tile. It's got like a time clock and like a
yeah,
boiler stat on it. They're that kind of stuff, which like
yeah.
you said, is just not really.
There was loads of like what was the best like basically pieces for cars, loads of just like random pieces that you can't really use for building. And then there's another guy there. He was I don't know where he was from. He spoke pretty good English, but you could tell he was foreign. And he was just buying some like really weird, like just orange pieces, red pieces, like not really pieces. Like I was going there, like knowing what colors I want, selecting the
Yeah,
set, and then it got to the 2x6s in the dark orange. He said, "Oh, you can make like a Geonosis mock after it." Like, and the guy was like, "Oh, that's what this guy just said." I'm like, "Yeah, I did." So that'd be a pretty good color for that. So yeah, everyone's just got like such a mutual respect when you're inside that shop. Like, you can go into some shops and everyone kind of like they not necessarily like they judge you straight away when
yeah,
you're in the shop. Go into a Lego store, nah. Everyone's the exact same. You go in there, you can go, hey, and everyone is just exactly the same.
yeah. It's the
It's,
one
it's
place
so
like you
good.
can go in the world where you know that you can just be completely like, this is a great set, and no
Yeah,
one's going to go loser.
exactly. Like when I went to stay at my mate's house, he lives up near Yorkshire, so I drove 5 hours to get to his house, which
Wow.
is like a nice trek. And we went to a shopping mall and we saw the Lego store. I'm like, right, see you later, guys. I just ran to the Lego store, got my first pick a brick cup, and then I was up there with my missus, and he lives with his missus. So we let the two ladies go off and do their like girl shopping. So me and my mate we went to go look at new watches because he fancies a new watch. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna go back to the Lego store. Went in there. My mate does not like Lego. I mean, I say he doesn't like Lego. He's not, he doesn't buy it. He doesn't have any. But we went in
Yeah,
there, and we found one of the guys. And we were talking to him about the Bad Batch because my mate kind of watches the Bad Batch. And then we were talking about the new Marvel sets, and my mate is like quite a good Marvel buff. And he just clicked. Even though he's not into Lego, you can just find something in one of the stores and talk
yeah,
talk to the members of staff for ages.
yeah. That was exactly my problem, because I went in there and I was chatting to him. Obviously, when I had my partner, and she doesn't not like Lego, but she doesn't care
Mm.
for it. She don't want to be going around a shop for 3 hours. And I wanted to talk to these people about the stuff and get really into it. And I just knew that Rachel was next to me, and I just felt like I just I'm gonna have to keep these conversations short, but I don't want to seem rude because the
Yeah.
people were actually really being like really talkative about it.
Hmm.
But yeah,
So I'm just
it's
trying
nice
to,
to get people like that.
yeah, just trying to, for Scott, I'm trying to find the watches that my mate was looking at. I think I still, do I have them on my phone or did I put them in my recent? No, they're still here. So he was after a Citizen, is it it's an Eco Drive one. So for a reference, that was one of them that he was after. That was quite nice. And the other one was a Hugo Boss. He likes his kind of big fat face.
Oh, right.
So yeah, that's just for Scott. And Brito apparently is going through 5 stages of grief. Sorry, because he's after a link to join the stream. But I think we might just keep this one a nice, short and sweet one.
I'm trying to basically. I've got the key lights, you see,
Yes.
and they're great, especially like when you're filming a video and stuff. But when you're like, how do I explain this? So in a big room like this as well, it's like a yellowy light. So I
Yeah.
need the lights off and have these on, right, and then set them to the right sort of lighting temperature so it projects a nice color of light. But like you guys can't see it, but as you probably saw in my TikTok video, like I have the lights on two podium things, like.
Yeah, I saw that. Two little stools.
So although it's great, at the end of the day, you're like looking at the screen, and although
Yeah.
it looks fine on camera, you've got like two square lights like pointing directly at you, and it's quite like actually
Yeah.
sometimes it get, and then obviously you can probably hear the traffic, can't you?
Yeah. That's fine
But
though. Like this. I mean, you can't. We're not in recording studios. We are in our bedrooms. Like at the end of the day, we are just two casual guys just sharing our passion for the Lego brick, and we're just trying to do our best. It's like we can only do the best we've got.
only the best is good enough.
Exactly. But I mean, I understand what you're saying with the lights because before my lamps were up here, they were like at eye level, so they'd be
Yeah, it's
blinding
quite
me. I'd be doing the
straining.
stream, and they're like, but now they're up here. They're kind of out. Although I can see the bulbs, which I really shouldn't have looked at them
Mm.
because that's blinded me.
I think that's what I
Um,
need to do as well,
but the
actually.
fact they're like above my eye line, they're not
Yeah,
as bad. Scott's saying that he likes Citizen watches. They also have Star Wars lines. I saw the Star Wars lines. They actually look pretty good. Actually, with
Star
some of
Wars
them,
lights, did you say?
huh?
You say they had Star Wars lights?
No, Citizen brand of watches. They have a Star Wars range, and
Really?
they also have a Marvel range as well, where you can have like the Hulk or Iron Man, Thor. Um, I think Black Widow might be one of them.
That's
So
quite funny.
yes, no, they're pretty cool. Um, so I do like those, but yeah, no. So I had a pretty good time away at the Lego stores. But anyway, yeah, back to the reason why Kashyyyk hadn't been uploaded is because waiting for parts. Realized there was no parts at the pick a brick wall good enough for Kashyyyk. Well, there's some. I picked up a tub or a whole large cup of 1x1 tan plates. So I have those. I have a couple other parts as well, like some parts for trees, but nothing that's amazing. So then, yeah, when I came home, I was like, right, okay, I do need to order some parts because I need to continue building. So I went ahead and ordered. Well, you guys will find out when you watch the next segment. But yeah, I've ordered. Well, as you saw, quite a few new parts. Give you brick. How we doing? Not a problem. That's very late where you are. Um, I'm glad you've made it. And Burrito Boy is the lonely bartender. He's just the guy at the back just cleaning the glasses.
I really want to show you like this mock that I'm working on, but basically, I shouldn't be showing or telling anyone about it. Well, think I can tell people about it, but
Is that
I
a code
shouldn't.
app? Is that a secret?
So what it is, GM Productions is doing that mock season thing
Yeah.
where like they did in their first episode, and they said basically they've got he's written like 10 episodes worth of like a Clone Wars series, if you will.
Right.
It's
Okay.
a Clone Wars style series, but they're gonna do. How do I explain this? So it's like in a season of Clone Wars,
Yeah.
but each episode has an actual like backstory in a text, like a story would
Yeah,
on
yeah.
episode. But each episode has a mock to go
That's
with it,
pretty
and
cool. I like that. I like that
what
idea.
they've done,
That's a neat idea.
it's like one big collaboration basically. So they've reached out to 10 people in the Lego community that they know or that they knew at the time that they wanted to try and give a bit more recognition to.
Yeah.
And so um, I basically, well, they reached out to me, one of the first people, because we're quite good friends. And then they gave me like the options out of episodes like 1 to 9 of which one I wanted to do.
That's
So
cool.
I've chosen episode 4. And it's
Ah, classic episode 4.
well, they're pretty good storylines to be fair, and like the one I chose, I just thought at the time that would be the best one for me to do with the parts I had, I suppose, and like I know I had a bit more access to money, so I think this is one of the larger mocks out of the series.
Yeah.
I reckon it's like it's over a grey base plate big. It's like 8 studs wider than a grey base plate, and
Right.
probably like a grey and a blue base plate long.
Okay.
But I haven't actually used base plates. I've used actual plates.
So you've like freeformed it.
I'd say freeform, but it's not going to be like normal freeform where it
Yeah.
like goes off the edge. Well, it sort of will. So it's in a square shape, and then I'm going to put like a black border around it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I've done it so that where it's plated, I can plate on top, and I might have like 1 or 2 areas where like the dirt's like spilling over the side of the border or something
Yeah.
like
That's
that
quite cool.
kind of thing. But it's starting to take shape now. But
Yeah, I think for the minute, as much as I would love to see it, keep working on it behind the scenes, and then maybe like give us like a little sneak peek, like a bit later on when it's kind of almost there, and then
well,
boom,
thing
there it
is,
is.
I shouldn't show anyone who's not like part of the thing
Okay, well
because
then
the
don't
thing
show any of us
idea
then.
is that it's going to
Don't do it.
go. It's going to be like released episode by episode each week.
Mm.
But what I could do is I could probably send you a snippet. Obviously, you'd have to just promise that you're not going to show anyone.
Oh yeah, of course not. I mean, I'll sign it. I'll sign something saying I'm not going to show anyone. But no, I mean, it sounds really good. I mean, if they're going to do another series like it later on, I'd love to join in. I think that sounds so cool,
I
especially
think
the
it
fact that
definitely
there's a
is.
backstory to it as well, so you already kind of know how to kind of progress. If you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Well, the cool thing, he literally has made like a whole. It really is like a whole actual episode with text and a storyline to each episode, and then he's chosen a scene from each episode,
Mm.
and he's chosen a scene from each episode to base a mock off of, and he said you can choose. You basically build the mock, but he hasn't. All he said is, "Here's your episode. Here's the blurb. Here's the scene I want you to create, and then apart from that, it's all up to you." So like it's completely up to my interpretation. He hasn't told me like what to put where or how many of
Yeah,
the. So it is quite cool. He did say, I'm almost certain he's talked quite regularly about doing another season. He wants to
yeah.
do a season 2.
Mm. No, I definitely yeah. Brio's being the bartender, and everyone's just ordering
The
some
beers
drinks.
are amazing. I read the last comment. I was like, where did that come from?
No, yeah, Brio's being the lonely barman, and he's just, like you're saying about having a mock that's got its own narration. Our Cantina episode, we've got the lonely barman, and he's just serving drinks while we're talking.
Yeah, virtual drinks. Yeah, like emoticon drinks.
Yeah, but no, I'd definitely be up for doing something like that. I mean, like at the minute, I own my 6th grade base plates, but I have been tempted picking up 2 more and then kind of working on like maybe a smaller mock on the side, just like alongside the big one.
Well, this is the thing is like the mocks range from literally like one of the mocks is like a 16 by 16 plate big,
Yeah,
all the way up to like bigger than my one, which is probably like I don't know 2 grey base plates by something or
yeah,
other. Mine's not that big, but that's the thing and he's done it to try and like get different levels of skill as well. I mean, not that you have to do this, but you could literally just do any size mock. I wanted to do a vignette,
Yeah.
like, and I don't. I don't know if there's like a specific term for vignette, but for me, a vignette is just like a smaller mock that showcases stuff
Hmm.
or like a particular scene.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. No, I get that. But yeah, no, I'd be more than game for doing that. It sounds so cool.
I mean, we could even do something.
Yeah, I mean, we can even turn the
Yeah.
cantina into something like it. Like the cantina can be more than just the pub. It can be where like ideas are born. Like we can have a cantina fundraiser. We can do sports days. We can have a movie nights. We can do loads of stuff.
Yeah,
I
for
don't know how
sure.
movie nights go down, but like I don't know how you would be able to stream a movie.
I don't, people do it, don't they? Like
Yeah,
Star Wars Theory has been live streaming the.
like we could watch like an episode of like we could watch all of the Clone Wars, but like do an episode a week.
Mm,
That'll take us quite a few weeks then, so we know we're definitely not going to be going out of fashion for the next
yeah,
so many months or even
years.
years, because that's how long it's going to take us to watch it. We're watching one a week.
There'll be a new season out by then.
Probably, yeah. There'll be another 10
Um,
seasons.
I'm not gonna lie, my eyes are killing me, man. I think it's all the lights. I need to figure out a way to be able to sit in the studio for long amounts of time.
Without having the lights. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it doesn't help having them shining at your face.
Well,
Maybe, like for me, if you have them shining down, I don't know.
I mean, they're at so they're at like they're either side, like
Hmm.
I'd say where I'm sat, about a meter and a quarter to a meter and a half away diagonally, and then
Mm-hmm.
they're like probably like a meter and I'd say they're probably 2 meters off the floor, and then they're pointing diagonally like down. So
Yeah,
I don't know how to do it though, because I need the light on me. I need the light facing this way,
yeah.
but.
I mean, I'm just gonna quickly read. Brio would be down for doing some kind of like collab project thing. So yeah, we can get everyone involved,
Yeah,
which would be decent. But
well, we'll have to come up with something,
Yeah,
just a small one.
mm. just like a small little scene of something, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, I think for me, my next step would be to change the light bulbs from just LED ones from Amazon to Philips Hue. Because like this is like I said before, this is too bright. This is like lights being at 100%, whereas I would rather have them a little bit dimmer, so they're not like right in my face, but still light enough to show me.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
I'm kind of stuck at the second because there's only so much I can do in this room.
yeah.
Whereas my parents' house, like I can't hang anything on the walls or like I even had to ask my dad to change the light bulb to one that just does works properly, let alone.
Has your camera gone off, or is it my internet?
No, it's my camera. Every half an hour it turns off. You just have to press the record. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
What?
press
You
that.
spend like 600 quid for it to just turn off every half an hour.
Yeah, I think what it is, you see, because Canon haven't made, they still haven't made the correct software for me to be able to use for just literally plug and play my camera
Yeah,
straight into their software. So I have to use the cam link plugged
right.
into the camera to be able to use it as like a
To do it.
USB basically.
Yeah.
But doing it that way, it means that I have to
That's
use
me.
it as if it was like a GoPro basically.
Yeah,
Whereas if I was to do it straight through Canon's software, it would never turn off. It would always,
it'd be on.
yeah, and I'd be able to use autofocus as well without having to,
Focus
without
on
having to have
me.
that square.
That's me.
Yeah, it's a social media project in mind to help grow the Cantina's fan
Send,
base.
send the idea on. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
Copyrighted too.
Send it on Instagram. Maybe create a group chat with the three of us and just send your idea over. We'd love to hear it. Because I mean, at the minute we've got 6 people, which is great, especially for the fact we've been away for such a long period of time. Come back,
And we've got
Coconut and Not That Sam Smith streaming at the same
Is
time.
he still streaming?
I think so. Yeah. I've got another sneeze coming. Go away, sneezers.
I've had that too. I'm really annoyed because I really want to stay talking to you guys, and I'm actually having a lot of fun, but my head's really
Honestly, man,
starting.
if you're feeling crap, just it's fine. You can duck out.
Yeah,
It's
it's annoying because I don't want to. I actually would love to at least carry on for a bit longer, but I just feel like all,
yeah.
you know,
I mean,
I,
whenever you're feeling a bit, look,
it's
you can
annoying because if I turn the lights on, do you know this? You know what I mean? There's that like massive yellowy,
yeah, like the
and
sun.
yeah, and it's really annoying because the light, where my table's like almost in the center of the room now. Although
Yeah,
that's great, the light just beams straight down. Obviously, as you just saw then, straight on my face.
yeah. It also washes out your background as well. Like your background looks really cool with the lights off,
Yeah,
but
but
then you need something in front of you.
I need to find some way of being able to have these lights on without, without having them like make it feel like someone's ripping my eye sockets out.
Yeah,
Maybe if I have them facing, just no, I don't know, man. Figure it out. Maybe this way. Yeah. No, because I need them face. I think I'm going to catch 22 here because I need them facing towards me for them to work.
yeah. I mean, that's generally how light works. You have it facing the direction you want it to be shown. Shown, shone.
I need to have a look on
Words.
what? I need to have a look on the internet and just see like people's like lighting setups. I guess.
Yeah.
I
I
think.
mean, I can't do that because otherwise I'll disconnect all my cameras and my microphone. I don't want to do that. But yeah, basically my lamps are just attached to my shelf, but like at a pretty good height.
Have you got like the clip-on lamps from IKEA?
Yes. No, no, they're the same black lamps that I bought from Amazon, but they come with either clamps or they come with a base. So
Yeah.
I have the bases for them, so you can just sit them in and then you like screw it in, or you can sit them in the clamps. So
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
how long have they been in there? I found some Haribo under my bed or in my
Oh
bed
god.
drawer.
Well, I mean, technically they're still sealed.
They are still sealed, but they are not for resale.
Oh, well, that changes the game. Did you get
Yeah.
this month's issue of the comic, by the way?
I haven't seen it. Which one was it? Was that the?
It's to do with the Mandalorian and stuff, and you get this poly bag with it. Now,
Oh no.
for me, it's not necessarily about the poly bag, like, oh my god, I love the build. Although I do actually happen to think that this is a good build. But
Yeah.
the specific piece, that red like wedge piece, yeah.
Yeah.
So my M5 gunship for ages now, I stupidly bought two of the same side wedge piece, and under the wing, I'm busted.
Right.
Under the wings, there's two wedge. Hate motorbikes.
Rude.
Yeah, there's like a wedge piece
Yeah.
either side, and like at the front because I ordered two of the same side. I've never had both like done,
Yeah.
so it looks a bit shoddy. The fact that I'm still missing like 4 or 5 pieces for it. I think I just got to the point that I can't be asked to finish it off. Like I've
I mean,
now, the
what?
cockpit,
Yeah.
like the glass windshield bit.
Yeah.
I was too tight to buy two for the gunship, so I just got the ones from my 2013 gunship and I took them off and put them on that one.
Nice.
But,
Classic.
but now I'm displaying both of them. I've all of a sudden still got one set, so I
Yeah.
think I'm
I don't
gonna
think I have any
mm.
clear ones. Yeah.
Well, just like the I think they're
Oh,
clear.
they're dark grey, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh man. Does anyone here like doing sport in the chat? My chair's got all wonky.
Oh, no, I haven't got any on my Bricklink store, I'm afraid. I thought I might have, but I haven't.
I'm also finding it really hard to get. Basically, I want to get a few more of these staps.
I love Staps.
It's me too. I
They're
never
so
realized it, and then I got one in the Battle of Seleucumai set. I bought one
yeah,
ages ago. It was a brand new sealed in the box Seleucumai set, but it was just all dinged up, so I got it for like 35 quid, which was insane, really.
sweet.
But I undid it and I built the set, and this was my first ever stat, and I've looked at all the other ones since, and this is by far for me the best stat they've ever made because
I mean, it's very similar to. So I've got
there's a
three. I've got
polybag one.
the original brown one that came out with the first droid battle pack. The
Is
one
that
that came with
is that 'cause
the
you've
little
got
droid
one?
carrier.
Have you got that set?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I've got that stat. I then got two blue stats that came with the I got two of the ATTEs, but the 2008 ATTE, they had a blue stat each. And then I've got one from the Battle of Seleucumai, but it's the stands that's different, like the transparent piece that makes it look like it's flying.
Yeah, well, I just think like all in all, they just really hit the nail on the head because it's got that piece at the front. It's got
Yeah,
I think they did a good job hiding the trans clear thing. It's just a sleek
sleek
design,
design.
and it is Clone Wars style, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Clone Wars.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, yeah, because the
So,
CIS were the blues, weren't they?
yes, they were. So yeah, I want a few of these, but they're really hard to find because you can't just type it in on Bricklink because
No,
it doesn't come up with it, and
no, you
then
have to either eBay it or
just pass
download
it out.
download the pass out the set on Bricklink, add it to your wanted list.
Well, I was lucky. I was on a store the other day, and I found that they had a couple of the pieces, with the pattern on it.
Yeah.
So worst comes to worst, I suppose. I wonder if the poly bag, but you knew they did a poly bag.
Yes.
That I wonder if that is the same thing but without the sticker.
Maybe let's have a quick look.
I don't think it'd be too much different.
The only word I didn't spell wrong was stap.
I've had that before.
Lego is spelled LWGO. Oh, actually, star is star. Then Wars is AWTS. Star Wax.
I always put Waras.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
know
so
why, but I always
the
spell it
polybag
W-R.
one does not have the sticker.
Yeah, but is it the same apart from that?
Yes. Wait, let's see yours. No, the bottom slope, blue slope, is dark grey. On
Oh wait, the this one, dark blue.
sorry, the blue bit is dark grey on this.
Oh, okay, yeah, but apart from that, then it's the same thing.
Yeah,
So
I
you
would
just
say
have to change. You'd have to add the sticker, and you'd have to change that for a blue one.
yeah.
And you can get those for like, I want to say £6 or £7
That one part.
sealed. Sorry,
That one part.
no. That poly bag.
Possibly, yeah.
It has not been half an hour. I think my camera battery might have actually. Oh
You're
no,
back. I'm just having a look for the Battle of Seleucumai.
rugby. Yeah, I like playing rugby.
I don't like
You
doing
used to like
sports.
playing rugby. Oh man, I was well into my sports. I think maybe that's, like I said, part of the thing I need to get back into.
Possibly have like a physical outlet.
Yeah, because I feel like with my job it's so stressful and like aggravating, and sometimes the people on site really piss me off. But I can't ever actually release or alleviate any of that anger on site because I'm either always around a customer or it's my boss who is the person pissing me off,
Yeah,
or I'm too busy, and by the time I get a chance to unwind, I'm at home. So all of a sudden I'm not actually walking around
yeah.
trembling, but
I mean, what
you
you
feel
do
yourself
is go in. Is it a
panting.
car park? Go into a car park with a boombox and dance to Footloose.
To Footloose.
Yeah,
How
Yeah,
did that?
is it Kevin Bacon that does that? I can't remember who does it. But that,
Oh,
whoever's dancing, it's like banging on the things, nah, nah. And it's yeah, that's how you could deep like unstress.
well, I never. I to be honest, I don't remember that.
I don't know what film it's from, to be fair, but I just know the song, and I know the
Hmm.
I know that Peter Griffin and Roger from American Dad, they both do like their spoof of it.
Oh yeah, I
That's
don't know.
all I really know it from.
Hmm.
Oh, but yeah, it's actually been a pretty good podcast for a first one back. Kevin Bacon, Scott
Yeah,
saying so.
they have been quite good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Would you hack into UCS's account?
it's come on the podcast.
I'm so close to 600. Well, I say so close. I'm 60-40 now on
Yeah,
600 subs. I got
that's,
39 more to go.
I'm on 680, but I just want to get to 700. If I can get to
I thought you
700,
were on 700.
no, I think I'm on 680. Last time I checked, I was 680.
Let's have a sub count. Where am I? You know what? Oh, we got one more sub today.
I'm 680. I lost one last night.
Still not bad going though.
Definitely not. I mean, I've been away for like 3 weeks, so I kind of expect it to be worse.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that long.
I think it's been about 3 weeks. I haven't really like. I posted last week. I posted this week. Like
It's
I've been
funny.
trying to be a bit more.
I went on like a week and a half, 2 week break, and then
Yeah, yeah. Like I've just been busy just doing other things. It's just been crazy. So Scott's saying Footloose is the movie name. I thought it was.
yeah.
And the song's Footloose as well, I think. And then yeah, that's cool, Bria. If you wanna go ahead and set that up, you
Ooh.
can be moderator to that. Well, you
Lego
can
actually
be the owner,
made
but yeah.
Lego Ideas typewriter.
Have you not seen? Have you only just seen that?
Like I've seen it, but I've just seen there's an actual video that Lego have done on it now. Like before, I've just seen like
Oh
two
right.
pictures. I mean,
Oh
it's quite cool to be fair.
yeah.
Like it as a display piece, it looks really good.
I mean, it
But
goes quite well with the piano.
yeah, it does actually. It's true. Oh my god, you can
Like
actually use it.
yeah, you can use the keys.
What?
I mean, it doesn't type, does it?
I thought that was just like for looks.
No, because you can use the piano. You can actually play the piano. You can play the keys on the piano.
Really?
Yeah, you can put an iPad on the piano and actually like download an app and play the piano like a piano.
That's cool.
Like Lego are getting technical now. Everything is controlled by your smartphone or your iPad.
Damn. That is that's nifty.
It's good.
I want
Now they just need to do the same for Star Wars.
I know that, yeah, you know what? Like, I feel like we're getting an ass kicking because every other theme gets just such good stuff.
And
Like,
it's getting better as time goes on.
don't get me wrong, Star Wars, I think like the Lego Star Wars franchise have actually brought out one or two bits of good, stuff in the last few years. They can't knock them. They bring out stuff like the Razor Crest, the newest AT-AT. We've got the Mandalorian Starfighters. They've been good,
Yeah.
but there's certain areas where, like for example, Marvel even
Oh,
like okay,
Marvel
like
sets look amazing this year.
you like this year the Infinity Saga, those sets are insane.
They
Like
look so good. I'm even tempted to buying a few. I'm like, I'm
yeah,
trying to save up for my Star Wars sets and plus still clear my debt. And
even
it's like,
even it's even before like with the sets we've had the last couple of years. What pisses me off the most is that you've got like in Marvel, they do so many minifigures per set, and you've got like
so many.
the detail on the minifigures is where they get everything spot on. And in Star Wars, it's like they half-ass it.
And like
Like,
with the like headpieces for Marvel, it's like, oh, we'll just make a new one. And then
yeah,
for Star Wars, like, oh, we use something we used 5 years ago. Or oh, we're bringing out a new helmet with the horn mold. Ah,
you know
we'll
what?
bring out two figures this year using the same one.
Yeah.
Cheers, thanks.
Do you know what gets me? The Dark
Also, by the way, Wreck Up not making a new helmet. We're just going to use an Iron Man one that we made up 2 years.
Yeah, that's if anything, they should have used the Mandalorian helmet.
So much
I
better. It's
reckon.
so much more accurate than an Iron
If
Man helmet that's
anything,
too like square.
yeah, it's got like you can literally see it's a whole
I mean, the
face.
Iron Man helmet doesn't even look like an Iron Man helmet. It looks like something from the '90s comic book series. Like when Iron Man first came out, and he was all shiny and red and gold.
See, I think the Dark Troopers that we get in.
Yeah.
They're minifigures, aren't they?
Yes.
Have you seen the pictures?
I think so.
I said this from day one, right? If you haven't seen, have a quick look into that. Why didn't they use maybe not this specifically, but why did they not use like a super battle droid / tactical droid type thing
Yeah.
for
I
for
think I
the Dark
remember. I think I
Trooper?
remember it. But yeah, why didn't they not?
Like, why have they put a minifigure with basically like the shoulder pads and like a helmet type thing? Like, it's not.
It looks like a skeleton.
Wait, are you looking at a picture of a Dark Trooper, or are you looking at a picture of the minifigure they were getting?
No, the minifigure type thing. I think if that's the one that I'm.
The
Where's it
official
going?
Lego one, the only pictures we've got at the minute are the ones from like those leaked pages.
Yeah, I had a picture a second ago. It was someone's thumbnail, but it looked very yeah. Didn't like it.
But yeah, basically they made it like a minifigure, and I just never understood that. Why didn't they just use like a tactical droid or something like this?
Yeah,
It would have looked so much better. Like for a prime example, GM Productions recently got like a custom Dark Trooper made. Like he didn't get it made specifically with him, but like he knows a guy who was starting to make some custom ones, and they looked spot on. And I just
mm,
think like, why couldn't Lego do that? It's obviously possible.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. Can't see what I'm looking for, but I think I've seen it.
But yeah, my
Anyway,
main gripe is just with like, why haven't we got a CMF line as well? Why haven't we already?
there's rumors about it though,
I
isn't
know
there?
there's rumors, but like at the end of the day, call me screwed, but why haven't we already got one?
Yeah.
We've got Marvel. We've had Marvel and DC for
Thing is, they could even like double the price. We would still buy it.
yeah. They could sell it for like £5.50 a bag, and people would still purchase the
Yeah,
minifig line.
100%. Even if there's a clone in it, like
It's
they
like
would
a
be
Star
sold out.
Wars clone, isn't it? Yeah. If they did a Clone Wars style a Clone Wars style blind
CMA.
bag type thing, that would be insane. But
Yeah,
the funny thing is, like, it just gets me every time we talk about it. Like, how could we as a customer be like, oh, it'd be really cool to have this? Like, surely Lego know
yeah.
that they.
Do you know what would be really good? Having extra leg room on a plane, and then what they do is they make it even smaller.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's not what we asked for.
Yeah, and then on the trains they'll make it big seats, big tables.
Yeah, like on the train, there's like so much space. Like the train's been designed for COVID for like the past 10 years,
Yeah.
and everything's just so spaced out. Because yeah, I had to go on a train when I was up London, and it was yeah, really weird. I was a little bit. My anxiety kicked in so much up in London. I was not
No,
having a good time. It's the
no,
fact I don't do, like, I've never really been on a train before, let alone by my. Well, I was with my missus, but more or less by myself. Going into London, which I've never really done before, and then had to catch the subway, which again I've never really done before. And I know it comes into the station and it's off again. I'm
yeah.
like I was stressed. I was just like, I'm
Um,
not having this.
did
But
you
it
use
was
the
good.
underground?
Huh?
You used the underground then? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when we went up the other weekend, we vowed not to use the underground.
It wasn't actually that bad, to be
Like we,
fair.
we went, yeah. Rachel doesn't like the like she feels like claustrophobic and stuff. And we just thought with COVID and stuff, we're like, nah, we'll
Yeah.
just Uber.
I mean, to be fair, I'm a bit the same. Like, I'm not too bad with tight spaces, but
It was much better anyway. Like with just getting an Uber somewhere, you just call it within 2 minutes. It's there, drop you
mm.
off, nice,
I mean, the
clean.
whole day, the underground cost us £7 10p.
See, that is the only thing. Obviously, underground's cheaper than Uber.
Yeah, just tap your card when you get like at the station, and when you get off, tap your card again, sorted.
Yeah, we
It's
would probably spend like between 15 and £30 a day on Ubers.
yeah,
But then again, you split that between two people.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Obviously,
So that's £7.10 for myself, and then like the same for my missus. So that's like 14, for say 15 quid.
mm.
And then it was an extra tenner to go from where we were staying in Slough into city centre. So that was an extra like 20 quid like in total.
I, sp-
So
I spent so much money when we went to London.
on what?
I didn't even buy much Legos. What it was like?
Clothes?
Yeah, it was dinner. The place we stayed. I wanted to treat Rach, so and I was like, you know what? I've paid all my debts off. I'm gonna just do what the weekend tells me to do. So I paid for the
5-star hotels, just
well, I paid for the hotel. I paid for the really fancy dinner we had. I paid for lunches. I bought myself some cool clothes, to be fair. In
yeah.
all, guess how much the weekend cost?
Is it similar price to my my Lego haul,
More
or is it
than that.
worse?
More. Much
More.
worse.
Right. I don't know. Like
Like double worse.
I was gonna say like three.
Not three, like 2.7.
So almost three.
Yeah, 2.6 to 7 in total.
Jeez, that's
And then
mental.
and then I spent like £600 in the last week.
Then you're gonna have no money for another house. You're gonna have like no money by the time you
Well,
come to.
the things I spent, to be fair, when I came back, I basically just bought myself a bunch more of those Stanley things.
Yeah.
So I bought like loads more different size drawers, and then I bought, Elgato.
Yes.
So they do like soundproof panels, they're called wave panels,
Yeah.
and I've been looking at them for a while, and they were on offer on Amazon for like £32 off, basically.
Oh, sorry.
So they're down from £110 to £78. So,
Are they any good?
well, I haven't tried them myself yet, but I bought them for like future proofing. So like when I move to my next house or wherever I may go, I
Hmm.
can hang them up. But I've watched a lot of YouTube videos and like I've seen like people using them, and they all reckon they're quite good. They're like the
Yeah.
perfect middle ground between spending loads of money on soundproofing and just getting cheapo stuff.
Yeah.
So they're easy to make. They look good. They're actually quite good. And I think if you're going to get them, like it would be better to get them. I only got them because they were 78 quid, basically.
Yeah. So while
But,
they were a bit cheaper, pick them up while you can. I
hmm,
mean, I would like to get some soundproof panels, but I don't know how well they
yeah,
would
it's not
work.
too bad. I don't hear any like. The reason I bought them is just because I was hoping that they would like sort of cancel out some of like the big room effect and like the traffic
Hmm.
noise and stuff.
Yeah, for
But
me, it's more the fact that my mum's next door, and she she goes to sleep at like when we basically start the stream. So even
yeah,
if I can just capture some of my like echoey voice, obviously,
yeah,
being a male and having a deeper voice, it like travels through the walls quite easily.
hmm.
So even if I can just like even take out 10% of that like boom from my voice just to help my mum get to sleep, it's worth doing.
Yeah. I mean, they do look quite good. They're actually quite big as well, mate.
Mm.
Like when I didn't realize how big they were. Like,
I mean, I've looked at there's like a panel one that kind of folds around like a booth, but you can flatten it out if you wanted to. So I
oh,
could
I
kind
didn't
of
know
curve it
that.
around my laptop just to kind of like capture my voice as opposed to just shouting at a wall.
That's not an Elgato one, though, is it? That's just a
No, no, this is just a standard like
phone.
mic like singing booth one.
Yeah,
But I don't
yeah,
know. I'll have to have a look into it a bit more.
yeah. It's not like I mean, like I said, it's like on one hand it was a cool thing, but on the other hand, I kind of feel like,
Didn't really need it.
well, it's annoying because I took it out to go and start building it, and then I was like, my parents are possibly selling their house at some point, and where it's their walls, not mine.
Mm,
Like I sort of psyched myself up to do it, and then push came to shove, and my mum came in. And she was like, "You're not hanging those on our walls." So I was like,
fair enough.
"Guess I'll keep them in the box then till I get my house."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boxy Bills has got to go. Enjoy the rest of the podcast. Thank you very much. I don't think we'll be too much longer, to be fair. I've
Uh,
already been going for an hour.
where CT47's got to go as well.
He's
So,
also heading out. See you
um,
guys later.
to be honest, maybe we call it a day anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be streaming. Well, tomorrow morning, I'm definitely going to be TikTok live, but I may also YouTube live as I'm building Kashyyyk.
Mhm.
So I want to get back into doing like my weekly routine because I've not had a routine for the past 3-4 weeks. So I want to
Yeah,
get back into just building, getting back into kind of doing videos on a Monday up or live streams Monday, upload Wednesday, and then yeah, just building Saturday mornings. So if I can get back into a routine, that would be pretty good. Although I think last night my hands were in agony, and I think I have the repetitive strain injury.
what's that?
So like like tennis players can get like tennis elbow from like constantly swinging their racket.
Oh, right. Okay.
But basically, my tendons in here, like from my thumbs down into my palm, I think it's from being on my phone, like
From
just
being
texting or just
really?
scrolling my phone. My thumb, I was pulling out the dining room chair yesterday, knocked it. I was in agony. Honestly, like my
Yeah.
hands are so sore. And plus, I've been playing a lot of Xbox recently, so kind of sitting,
Uh, yeah.
moving my thumbs. It's exactly the same as texting.
What do you play on Xbox?
I've been playing Borderlands 3 with my mate. So when I went up to his house, when we drove up to Yorkshire way, um, he was like, "Oh, like have you played Borderlands before?" I was like, "No, I haven't." He's like, "Oh, try play a bit of Borderlands 3." So I was like, "Fine, okay." So I signed into my account on his Xbox just so I could like save my data or the
Yeah.
progress. And he's like, "Oh, it's really good. Like, do you want to like you should get it when you go home, and then we can play it online." I was like, "I'll see how much it is." Looked on Amazon, it was like 12 quid. Went into the game, it was $9.99, brand new, sealed in the box. I'm like, "Yeah, right then, buy that." So yeah, I've been playing Borderlands 3 with him, which has been pretty decent to be fair. It's like kind of a bit like a Mad Max, kind of like apocalyptic zombie. It's not really zombies,
Right.
but come with like yeah, it's probably more Mad Max, just futuristic, kind of yeah, like
I
apocalyptic.
never realised that the Mad Max films are actually like a carry-on from like the 1970s Mad Max films.
Is it still like a continuation of it? Is it?
Yeah, so the newer Mad Max films,
Yeah,
like the ones that we got back in like 2015 and stuff, and
Fury
that,
Road, I think it was called.
yeah. So that's actually not. I always thought that was the first one or something, but
Yeah,
it's not even like a remake. It's basically a reboot, and it's not like a reboot in terms of like they're starting over again. They're literally just like carrying on.
yeah. I knew there was old like original ones because I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Was he in the first one?
So I didn't know that.
I think he was in the first one.
That's
Some
literally
like
like,
some big name celebrity was in the first. I think there's two in the past. I mean, I'm not trying to, but Scott might know a bit more because he's a little bit older than us. He
I
might have
feel like
a insight.
I
But
feel like
I knew that there was the old ones, and then they had the new one. But I didn't know it was like a continuation. I thought it's like how they did like they reboot Spider Man or whatever. Like I thought it's basically like RoboCop. You know how they brought that
yeah,
back.
yeah. I was just thinking it like today. It's funny how many times they've like rebooted Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Like how many times they've like remade who Spider-Man is and like where he came from,
yeah.
and
Well,
like how
they had Tobey Maguire. They did him, and then they did Andrew Garfield. But then they had creative differences, so they had to get rid of him.
creative differences. What's that?
Yeah, between the director and Andrew.
What was the differences?
I don't know. Maybe just his behavior, or maybe his attitude towards trying to play the role. I don't know.
I always thought that he was really good.
He was amazing. He was like, probably
He was the amazing Spider-Man,
yeah. He
wasn't
was the
he?
amazing Spider-Man.
I
Yeah,
would say he was my favorite Spider-Man.
same. I mean, Tom Holland is a great Spider-Man. I love
Tom
his
Holland,
character.
until Tom Holland,
Yeah.
like there's been a few. I think there's been like three different
Well, there's
Spider-Mans.
been Tobey Maguire. He was the first one. He was 1, 2, and 3. Where you had Venom as well, and then Sandman, and Doctor Octopus. That was number 2, and the Green Goblin was number 1.
See, to be fair, the Spider-Man films have always been quite good because they've always had good actors play them. I don't think they've ever
Yeah.
had like, a bad actor.
No.
But I think the one I connected most with at the time, and I felt was kind of like a cool Spider-Man kind of
Oh, it's
character.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, yeah,
He played it so cool because he kind of like I love the bit when he's in college. He like just skips along and then throws his skateboard down and then just like scoots out. He
yeah.
seems like such like a cool, chill guy. It's like you know what?
Very much his own like person as well. Like with
Yeah,
Tom Holland, although he's really great at everything, they do portray him as a kid still.
yeah. I mean, he had to
Talking
go
about
to an
Andrew
American high school, didn't
Garfield.
he?
Well, that's the thing. Like the cool thing about Andrew Garfield is like he just
He
feels
was an
like
older Spider-Man.
yeah. I
Like
don't
he,
know
oh,
why that makes. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, Tony Guy. He was the first Spider-Man. He was kind of like in his late 20s, early 30s,
Yeah,
playing Spider-Man.
weird,
And
isn't it? He's getting
Yeah, Andrew
younger.
Garfield was kind of like late teens, early 20s. Like he was like that kind of age. And then now he's kind of like mid-teens, like
Yeah,
16 because he's at prom.
the next Spider-Man's gonna be like 4 years old.
He's going to be in his diaper, just swinging
Yeah.
around, just like crawling out of his pen across the floor.
I love how Burrito Boys is still here.
Of course he is.
I swear he said he would have to
Royalty.
go.
No, Brit Boys doesn't have to go. He never has to go. He has nowhere to go.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought it was Burrito Boys that had to go.
No, it was Boxy.
Both Boxy Builds and CT.
Boxy and CT. Yeah, Burritos is loyal to the end. He'll stay here till like death do us part.
What if one of us accidentally left the stream running all night?
He'd still be here. He'd be like,
That'd be
guys,
so cruel.
guys.
Yeah, he just to say that
Yeah.
they didn't leave
He's
until
been the whole stream. Just to make a point, he'll stay up all night, just
Yeah.
commenting in the chat like, "I'm still here." 20 minutes later, I'm still here.
first.
Yeah. He's still there. He's just adding a bot. You should be thanking. We appreciate it, Brio. It's
Adding a bot. What's the bot?
for he's making a Discord for the Brick Cantina, so hopefully that might be able to attract some more
That's cool.
to the bar.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I need to work out. So Monday I'm going to be building my Probe Droid. The weekend, I think it's the 3rd of July. I'm going to be building my the Friends Cafe, the Central Perk.
That's really cool. I've always wanted the Friends Cafe set.
I mean,
But
the only
for
reason I
me,
got it is so I could use this. So this is a lighting kit I got for free, and I needed a set to go with it, so I went and bought the set.
See, I've always wanted the Friends. I really don't want it to go out of stock before I can get it because it's one of those sets which I think I would regret if I didn't get it.
Yeah,
And I find it to be quite a cool set, but I just can't justify buying it.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, like it was while I was away, I was spending lots of money, and I think I got like £20 off of it because that's how many VIP points I gained over the week.
To be fair, that's a good point. I've got like £25 worth of VIP points.
And then I got this free lighting kit, so I'm going to build it on the stream and then do a separate video reviewing the lighting kit and giving full like credit to the supplier. So
that's a good point. I could add lights.
yeah, so it looked quite cool because they approached me saying like, "Do you want to do a review on a lighting kit and we'll send it to you for free?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" Send it over. I was like, you guys mostly do Star Wars, and he said, "Do you have this set?" And I said, "No, I don't." It was the UCS B wing. And he said, "Oh, do you have this set?" And I think it was the UCS A wing. I said, "I don't have either of those sets." I said, "What other Star Wars ones do you have?" So he sent over the list, and out of all the sets, I didn't have any of them. And I was like, "Right,
Really?
yeah." He didn't have a lot of them. He didn't have the Sandcrawler. I don't think he had the Mos Eisley Cantina either, because I would have had that quite easily. No, I think actually might have had R2, but it's like 3 lights, which I thought there's no point even having 3 lights on R2. So I said, well, my missus loves Friends. I was like, I'll buy the Central Perk. We'll build it together. We'll light it up. We'll make a full like video of it. So
I need to ask, how do you get like dual molded legs on Bricklink?
what in terms of finding them?
Yeah, because I've tried to type them in a minute, like, but
So what color are you looking for? Actually, tell you what,
Also,
if you type in the UCS Star Destroyer, yeah, click on figures, then on the figures
what, half
click on
out.
the parts, and then you can narrow it down that way
That's a good idea because at the
because
minute
then it's like
I've got like every different style of like special leg or something at the minute.
yeah,
But
that'll take forever.
I want three things actually. For some reason, I've like got like a massive hankering to get the Admiral Thrawn figure and like the
Yeah,
set that it comes with.
the Phantom
Um,
2.
yeah, so the only place that I've been able to find that set, and I don't want to get the set without the figs or something like
Yeah,
that. If I could, if I could find Thrawn at a reasonable price, I'd just probably pull the trigger on Thrawn.
how
But
much has Life Brick's got it for? Has he still got any available?
I don't know, but they're overseas, aren't they?
True. I was gonna say he might do you a special deal. It
Possibly. I
being
mean,
you.
I could have a chat to him. I remember he had effing loads of them, didn't he?
Yeah.
To be fair, I can't imagine. Surely he hasn't sold all of those already. He had like
No, it
20,
is him.
didn't he?
Something like that.
But basically, Amazon are selling it on Amazon for £129 sealed in the box.
Right.
I I personally think that's probably at the higher end of what I would like to really pay
Yeah.
for that set. But I also know that they're worth a lot of money, and I know that Admiral. I haven't checked this evening, but the last time I checked, like the Thrawn figure alone is worth like 70 quid or something silly.
Yeah.
So
I'm,
it's
I'm
like
just having a look on.
you think about the set plus how much he's worth, plus it obviously comes with Kane and Jarrus as well. I think that version of Kanan's worth a few quid as well.
Yeah. What do I want? I want items for sale.
Good boy,
Condition.
Ben. Welcome to the stream.
So looking at it new sealed. Where is it? New and sealed. 60. I mean, it's from Russia, but it's 70 quid. 68.73.
What pounds?
Yeah.
So obviously I'd have to pay like probably 20 quid.
Maybe. I don't think it'd be that much.
You sure? I feel like it.
I don't know.
I've never ordered something from Bricklink outside of the UK.
Have you not? It takes a while, but it gets
I
there.
don't trust it.
I
I
mean,
don't
my
know
brick
why.
links. I've sent to South Korea. I've sent to Canada. I've sent to Spain. I mean, Spain's not that far off.
Annoying because I noticed like just for a laugh sometimes I've like gone on just Europe when I'm looking for like minifigs and stuff, like when I
Yeah,
was trying to build my 212th army, and I was like seeing who had a lot of troopers for a cheap amount of price. And as soon as you click on the Europe button, mate, there are some stonks out there. There's some good deals.
yeah.
Like there was the one guy who had like 50 of the Utapau troopers, like the phase 2 troopers, and they were
Mhm.
going for like £9 each or something, or the
That's
equivalent of.
decent. That's a good price.
That's so cheap. And I was thinking to myself, like, do I just like pull the trigger on like maybe getting a bunch of figs from outside of the UK? But
I mean, yeah, do it, but not that many because
I
if
wouldn't
you'd have no money.
have done 50, but they would have been pretty cool. Actually, come think of it, let's have a quick look.
I just want to say hello to Brick Boy Ben. New here, you guys, big YouTubers. Yeah, we're. Your camera's gone off again, mate.
I've got 24 phase 2 Utapau troopers. Like that's just
Mental.
the phase 2 ones, and
I think I have 8,
then I've got 16 of the airborne troopers.
and I have 9 of those.
I've 17 if you include like the new one.
You friends with M&R? Not personally, no.
Although he did answer my message the other day. So spotlight moment. I was in a live stream in one of Coconut Brick Studios live stream, and M&R Productions himself came into the live stream,
Yeah,
and basically I just sent him a message in the chat saying I was like crazy how much his subs are going up at the minute, and I personally enjoy his content, to be honest. I know
Yeah,
it's controversial and stuff, and there are some things he says it's like, oh, come on. But at the end of the day, for what a YouTuber does, he does it well. He's got drama. He's got like some good and bad moments.
yeah.
He does Lego Star Wars, So
Hmm.
how can I complain? So I just said to him, I think fair play, mate. You're doing well at the minute. Congrats. And he messaged me back saying thanks, UCS.
Nice.
He mentioned me
Personally,
by
yeah.
name. Thanks,
Brick
UCS.
Boy Ben asked, "Got any big YouTuber friends?" Probably Life Break's our biggest one, I'd say.
Myself.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're pretty big as it is, but yeah, probably Life Bricks and then Coconut. He's growing along with SW. They're both
They're
doing
neck and
well.
neck, aren't they?
They
I
are. They're
can look
literally like clawing out.
like I look at like
FTV's in the
SWs.
dust.
Yeah, I'll be look at SWs like one day, and then the next day I'll see coconut like pop up, and it's like every day it's just
Yeah, I can't wait to wear like that when we're literally like we're growing at such a rate. It's just like a
yeah
crazy period. Like when you get 100 subs in a day, and then it's just like, and
yeah
what? That's an off day.
in the video. I was looking at SW's stats, right? When I say stats, like I've seen like all his videos that he's making recently. His videos are getting more views than the Brick Whiz and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy when you're looking at it.
That's mental.
But he's had like a similar amount of people as well in his streams.
Yeah,
He's got like 7,000 subs as opposed to 30.
yeah. I mean, that's what I'm trying to like. This is why I'm wanting to get back into like the routine of just posting regularly. Like, I just
See,
want to get to the point where I'm
I've
making
got
enough.
that as well, but I'm still waiting for that break.
Yeah,
You know, it's
like
weird.
he was posting every day though. Last year, he was literally every day just posting without
Yeah.
fail. SW is UK, right? Yeah, me, SW, UCS. We're all from the UK. We're
G-Brick.
all UK based. So
G-Brick's just broke a K as well.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he's up
Man.
north. He's up country. I play Xbox with him sometimes. He's a really decent lad. He's just had COVID though, so that's not too great.
Yeah, I was watching his latest video. It said that it was the premiere this evening. I watched it like 40 minutes later, and it's like a 2.5 minute video. It's like, oh, cool. So what's his next mock going to be? And he starts off straight off the bat. Oh, I've got COVID.
Yeah,
You mentioned that in the title.
that's Max.
I was like, shit. Yeah, but it was just weird. He was sat there. He's just like, man. So I'm really happy. I'm really grateful for having 1,000 subs. I've got COVID.
Yeah, no, I know it's a little
He
bit.
just did it like it was nothing. I
I
mean,
mean,
fair play,
live
he
with
looked
it, then
fine.
yeah, fair enough.
It was just weird. Like normally he'd be a bit more like sincere about it. Like, just
Yeah,
I've got COVID. But he's like,
but
no, don't worry about it. Let's get on.
yeah, it's fine. Absolutely fine. I'm fine. Are you friends with SW Bricks and Figs? You met him? Not, I haven't met him personally, but yeah, we're in each other's DMs. Well, we used to be in each other's DMs quite a lot.
I don't know if that's the correct, like the best terminology to be using.
But well, no, we used to chat because he lives. Well, when he's at home at his parents' house, he lives half an hour away from me, maybe 40 minutes. So
500.
yeah, he doesn't live too far. But then when he's at uni, he lives closer to you
Yeah,
because
he
he's
was at the Lego
he's
store
property.
the other day.
Yeah.
I think his student loan helps him a lot.
Oh, definitely, and plus probably the
Oh, he's probably getting loads of money from.
monetization.
I'd be interested to see how much money he's making from his ads now that all of a sudden he's got 7K. Like,
Yeah,
how much money do you get from that?
and his videos are doing pretty well. Like you said, he's getting more views
He
than
is doing really well.
Quiz. So yeah, he's gonna be earning some decent money. Like that's what, like for
To
me.
the point where I almost look at his videos and I look at him like, oh fuck's sake, this
Yeah,
guy doing so well.
yeah. To be fair, like so I get like when you see some people's videos, and you're like, why? Like he builds a mock and he goes, oh, these are the figures I used in my mock. I'm like, why aren't I doing this? Why aren't I going? Here's
What?
every single piece, like every individual piece I've used in a mock. Here's what I ate for breakfast. Just get the videos out. Just get content.
It is annoying when you see people making like the same video as you and like
Yeah,
like your video's getting like 60 views, and theirs is getting like 6,000 views. It's like,
yeah, it's ridiculous. Like my latest video, I thought was going to do so well. Nah, it's flopped. Huge $1,000 plus Lego haul. Yeah, 53 views.
yeah, that's the thing. I think that's like it's the algorithm, isn't it? I've never actually taken too much time to really look
But a
into the
huge
algorithm.
$1,000 haul. Like, do you know? Like, that's a. Like, I'm not even being monetized. Like, I'm. It's
Do
going
you
to take
know?
me a
I think
million
what
years
you,
at this rate to earn that back.
yeah,
So yeah, like the fact, if I was monetized and that was like 2 months worth of monetization, yeah, fair enough. That's not too bad. I can earn it back in a couple of months. The fact we're not monetized, that $1,000. I mean, I know we're pounds, but like that $1,000 has come out of my account. Like it's come from somewhere.
yeah, yeah.
So
I think that's the thing that I've had to sort of like accept as well. Like I've invested so much money into gear and kit now,
you can't give up. Like you
but
just got to keep the grind.
but I mean, even just so, like, I think it makes me feel a little bit worse because when you've got all the kit, you expect like when you put out a video that is
Yeah,
of that quality because you've got the kit to do it, you expect the video to at least be pushed a little bit more like YouTube because they look at the video and go, okay, right, this guy's obviously made a better video here. And then you've got people who are making videos that are just not. I'm not speaking about SW anymore. I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
some people making videos which are just actually piss.
yeah,
They've got like 3,000 views, and you're
yeah,
looking at like your video, like my video, where we put good effort into it. The lighting's good, the audio's good, there's good angles. We've
yeah.
got good content. It's not just a load of fluff, and we're
No,
getting like 50 to 100 views. It's.
it is a bit heart. Like I'm a bit heartbroken. Yeah, 52
I
views
I
on.
found out something cheeky, right?
Oh, pray
That
tell.
you that YouTube do. So, you can pay for like you can pay for your video to be like recommended basically
Yeah,
by Google Ads. So like you can pay to campaign your video.
Eggland
You
studs.
get me?
Yes.
Well, the way I see it, if I pay money for YouTube to literally just put my video in an ad for someone and they click on my video, surely that should be able to count towards my watch time still, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Does it not?
So in your first 4,000 hours worth of watch time to
Yeah.
get monetized, I really annoyingly found this out after I did it to one of my best videos. So
Yeah.
I did it to my Fiverr First custom tank, which has got like 1.2k views,
Yeah.
and I've looked at the stats from the Google ad thing that I did, and I probably got like 450 views from like Google ads. The rest of it is just actually from the
Yeah.
video anyway. And what they said is that all of the watch time hours of that whole video don't count now because I I did a paid promotion on it.
That's such a pain.
So any video that you do before your 4,000 hours, where you pay for the video to be shared,
Yeah.
even if you just pay like 50p and it gets shared like twice, and then like video goes like 4,000 hours worth of watch time, doesn't count.
No. Well, I've just refreshed it. So as of yesterday, I was on 808 hours. I'm now on 811. So I've gone up 3 hours. So I'm happy with that.
You're on 800.
Yeah.
Wait, in total?
Yes. Total 811. I'm way behind you, mate.
I thought you had more than that.
No, I've done better than subscribers than you, but you've done way better in
Good,
hours.
yeah.
Your hours are what's yours? Like one, 2 by now?
1,815.
There we go. You're 1,000 hours ahead of me. Like that's why I'm really wanting to get the grind. But my videos are just like 52 views was my last one. The one before that was 62 views. My Legoland one did pretty good. That was 162 views.
Mm.
But then even if you click on the video, yeah. So if I click on my Legoland one, which is 24-minute long, average view duration 4 minutes 37.
I mean, that's actually not that bad.
25. It's 20%.
I know it's like
They're only
a
watching
long
20% of
video.
my video. which is kind of like, well, why do I make a 25-minute video if you only watch 5 minutes of it?
Yeah,
But
I
then the YouTube
yeah.
algorithm likes longer videos.
Does it?
Apparently, anything over 10 minutes, it tries to promote. Is what well, that's what I've been told before.
That's that's really weird.
So I make it a 24-minute video, and people only watch 4 minutes of it. I'm like, well, at least they're watching 4 minutes of a video. But
At the
ideally, I
same
only watch
time,
5 minutes so I can get my watch hours up.
it does make you think because when you're making a video and you're obviously cutting out the bits you think are bad,
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
you
just
put
keep
the video
all the bloopers in there. What I'm gonna do is have just a blooper episode. It's gonna be 3 hours long of me just going ooh,
out.
and just keep in all of the
The
crap bits.
it could be like ASMR, but for bloopers.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it's
just
just
gonna do
one
3 hours of me just going
long.
literally. It's gonna be called just and I'm just gonna do 3 hours of me going
I reckon you'd be surprised at how well that video would do.
I know. SW Bricks and Figs. We were literally just talking about you. That's probably
Man
why you popped
himself,
in.
the man
Where's
himself,
Coconut? We're waiting for Coconut to pop in now. And then we'll have
man.
the whole the whole
Listen,
gang's back
I
together.
think Coconut's still going. To be fair,
Is he?
he's doing the M5's gunship.
Yeah, I saw that actually. I joined the first bit of his stream, which is
Oh yeah.
we were just saying about how you and Coconut are like kind of both climbing up. It's just like neck and neck, and it's like one day you're doing better than him, the next day he's like catching up to you.
It's just crazy good how you guys are taking off at the sec. It all stemmed from someone asked if we knew of
If
any
we know any famous
celebrities.
YouTubers, we're like,
We were like, yeah, we know
SW, Coconut, Life Bricks. So yeah, but no, yes, no, it's been all good. It's been all good, and we're saying as well that we like if you lived at home, we're about I don't know an hour away from each other. But then when you're at uni, you're probably maybe the same-ish away from UCS. So like in terms of living locally, you're famous, not quite. I mean, you pretty much are famous considering like a year ago we were all pretty much at the same place, and now you're like 7 point something thousand subscribers ahead of us. So
I can't wait to be that point. I'll be like jumping off the walls because my lifetime dream from YouTube was to have like 3,000 subs.
Yeah,
If I just had like 3,000 subs that I just knew were watching my content and enjoying my stuff, and
if you had like 3,000 subscribers and 3,000 people were watching your content, that would be brilliant. Like if you had a 100% success rate from subscriber to watch like view.
What gets me as well, like with the algorithm and stuff, is when people are subscribed, like with the Lego channel as well. Like you think 9 times out of 10, if someone's subscribing to your channel, it's a pretty niche thing for most people to like enough to subscribe to. So you'd think that most of those people would be watching your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they like you. So it's weird when like in the YouTube community where
You
I
have
think
so many subscribers.
I think a lot of people like I was saying earlier, like even the Brick Whiz, like 30,000 subs and he's getting like 2,000-3,000 views on his video.
Yeah.
I think that especially someone like him, he'd be getting like 20,000, 25,000 views. Like you'd think most of the people that are subscribed to the Brick Whiz would be wanting to keep up to date on his videos.
Yeah.
It's weird.
100%.
Grinding, boys. You can for sure just post. Yeah.
That's what I was saying earlier. The fact that again, like I think last year I took a couple of weeks out. This time round, like I've taken a couple of weeks out from building a sheet because I was waiting to go to Legoland to get my parts. Then I went to the brick wall.
Yeah.
I went to the Lego stores and my birthday, or including birthday presents, spent about $1,000, and still didn't get all the parts I needed. So I've had to go away and buy more parts from Bricklink. So it's been absolutely crazy, but I'm planning on getting back and just grinding and just doing as many posts as I can. But I should be streaming tomorrow morning. I'm going to be doing some chic work. I'm going to be doing that live on TikTok and also YouTube. And then Monday I'm going to be building the probe droids. That'll be fun. So I'll be doing that. What's that? Not that Sam Smith has started growing quite a lot recently. He just broke 800 subs. Jeez, I didn't realize that. Congrats to Not That Sam Smith. And I think that's because there's a ton of non-active Lego YouTube watchers. What was that? Just hello there.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
That's my new text tone.
that's brilliant. I love that. Is streaming on TikTok fun? I've never done it. I'm going to say yes and no. So it is really good when you have like a few people. It is very like fast. People are coming on and off all the time. There are people who are asking you really weird questions like, "What's your pronouns?" People ask for a shout out, but they'll
Oh
try and trick
yeah,
you to say something offensive to try and get you banned. So you really have to be careful with like
easy.
comments.
I just
Um,
say no shout outs.
Yeah, I mean, some of the people like if they're really good, it's like one of them is can you shout out my dog? I'm like, yeah, sure, shout out to your dog, like just like weird ones. But yeah, no, I absolutely love it. I think it's just such a fun thing to do, and especially because I've made a couple of friends on TikTok now who I think that one of them's definitely British. He's around our age. He's 19, and he's such a decent lad. So yeah.
Um,
Um,
my mum just picked up my new Ralph Lauren suit.
Oh, a suit in Ralph Lauren.
So when I went to London, one of the things that cost me so much money
Was a Ralph Lauren.
is my sister's wedding this year, and
Right. So you need to be
uh,
looking fly, don't you?
I wanted to, and I've had this. I've wanted to like start going down a route of being a bit more like mature, smart, adult looking, and
Hmm.
maybe I want to get away from like the standard like teen roadman type style clothing.
Yeah.
So I like to have a couple of unique style clothes, a couple of like nice, just chill t-shirts,
Hmm.
and then some like smart stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought I've had a suit. I had the same suit for ages. Like it was a top man suit. It was all right, it cost 150 quid for
Yeah.
the
I
two
mean,
piece.
I've got a couple of Top Man suits I wore for work. Absolutely.
It's a good suit, but it was getting too small for me, and it was quite old. I've had it for like 8 years or something silly,
Yeah.
and so I had to get rid of it. And I thought, right, well, I've got a River Island jacket, but I don't have the bottom piece to it. I
Mm.
never did. So I thought, you know what? I'll treat myself. So we're up in London in the flagship store. I thought, just for a laugh, I'll go in and ask him about their suits. And I was expecting maybe 200, 250 quid for like a standard suit, just like a two piece or something.
Yeah.
And the guy comes up to me, proper fancy guy, dressed smart and everything. He goes,
Of
"Yeah." So
course.
yeah, we start chatting, and then straight away he said to me like, "What you like?" And I said, "Well, I'm looking for a suit for a wedding." And I didn't realise that I just walked into the London flagship Ralph Lauren store. I just thought I'd walked into the Ralph Lauren store.
Yeah.
This guy's like, you go in there, and you might have been there. And it's
I don't think I've been to the Ralph Lauren. I might have
it,
done actually. I've walked up. I think I've walked up the high street with all the shops. I
it's
haven't been to the
it's
Ralph Lauren.
it's the shit, man. It's like Kingsman inside there. You
Yeah,
know,
I can imagine.
So we're inside, and he says, "There's two ranges of suit. We've got a standard suit, and then the Ralph Lauren line. The standard one starts at 170, so we're already above top man. It's low, highest, high price
Yeah.
here.
For
That's
the,
their
for the Top Man being the whole outfit, like
yeah,
head to toe, Top Man, 150
yeah."
sorted.
And the like, it wasn't really his cheapest suit was like 270, and
Just
it
a
was
quick one, your camera battery's flashing, so ooh, oh,
um,
it's gonna die.
so. I basically ended up walking out with a suit that cost me £680.
A suit,
It's suit like a jacket and trousers. But to be fair, they tailored it for me. So they had me like 007 kind
yeah,
of stuff.
yeah, and it's like around in the inner thigh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you've got like the three mirrors on your stuff, and it's like a proper like dressing room and stuff. It was proper sick. I felt really cool. Like
yeah.
I always felt like I was getting an experience as well. To be fair,
I think a lot of the time it would be a more of experience than anything
but
else.
to be fair, the tailing's free. But basically, what happened is he said, "I'm going to go back by the way for a sec." Um, so he said to me that you pay for the suit and we'll tailor it. We do the first fitting for free,
Right.
and then you come back, or normally you'd come back within like a week or so, and then they'd give you the suit, and then if you needed any more, then they'd do it. But this guy's really good. So he told me that I wouldn't need. I said to him, basically, I live on the Isle of Wight. I really want to get the suit done, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to come back for a second fitting, so it's going to have to be done right the first time.
first time round. Yeah.
Um, so he was like, "Yes, don't you worry about it. You got the best man in the business." Um, and we're getting it sorted. So my parents have just picked it up this afternoon because they went up to London.
London. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
so they went up to London to see my brother. So I asked them if they could pick it up while they were up there.
Hmm.
So I got the suit and I got a tie. To be fair, for £680.
Not bad. Not bad. That's not too bad at all. Yeah, I need to get a new suit. I mean, it was my cousin's wedding today, but I couldn't make it because I was at work. Their party's tomorrow. Again, I can't make it. I'm at work. I can't get any
I'm
time
at
off.
work tomorrow.
Yeah, not tomorrow. Sorry, I haven't got work tomorrow.
I was gonna say.
For some reason, I thought it was a weekday. Don't know why I did that, but
Well,
yeah,
that's
no,
me out then.
they got married today. So that was good for them. But I couldn't obviously make the wedding. But I think I would like to get a new suit at some point because my one, yeah, like top man, bought them four and a bit years ago, 5 years ago. So like they're fairly old. They still fit me. They're still good. Like I wore one to my grand's funeral a month ago. I mean, it's fine. She passed over a year ago. It's just COVID. We couldn't bury her until like last year. So
Wow,
yeah, no, she was sat in a box for a year, just
that's
cremated. So
unfortunate.
yeah, but I put the
Amazing.
suit on. Still felt smart. I was the smartest one at the funeral. But yeah, I would like to get like a nice new smart. Like I'm like you. I like my brands. I mostly wear like Ralph Lauren, my Tommy Hilfigers and stuff. So it would be nice to get like a
Mm,
nice smart suit for special occasions. But
yeah.
I don't think I could spend 600 quid just yet on a suit.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting to, and we were measuring up, and he basically got me in the suit, and at the time, and I was
We need to-
wearing it, and I was thinking, this looks cool,
yeah,
and he's got me in the suit, and he's pinned me up and everything. He's like, we've got it all ready for you. If you want to say go, say go. And then the funny thing is, all of a sudden, when he started talking prices, he took me into the second room where they've got the polo line, which is the suit that I got, which is their more special line.
yeah,
And he said, now these suits start at £600 and up. And I'd gone in there thinking, okay, this is going to be cheap. I then all of a sudden realized it's not going to be cheap. And then when he said to me, it starts from when he said it's not going to be cheap, I thought, okay, £400 maybe. But then he said, no, the cheapest polo line suit starts at 600. And now, because I'm thinking, well, this is crazy. I'm
yeah,
thinking he was talking about the blazer alone is 600 quid. So I
yeah,
was trying it on. He walked me through, and I was like breaking a little bit of a sweat, thinking I feel a little bit bad here that I'm
yeah.
obviously not going to pay £600 for a jacket. And
No,
then so
definitely not.
when he pinned it all up and he got the trousers on and stuff as well, and he said that it's that price for the jacket and the trousers and a free tailoring. I thought, actually, do you know what? For a fully properly tailored Ralph Lauren special suit, that's not too bad actually.
It's not terrible.
That and I think I'm just gonna have to stay the exact same shape for the next 10 years.
I don't think that's going to be a problem. Really, I don't really see you changing shape at all.
I've just got to keep that waistline, you know.
I mean, I'd be absolutely fine. I've been the same size for the past. I don't want to say, all right, maybe 10 years. Coming up 10 years now.
Really,
I've not changed height or weight in the last 10 years.
I've grown a bit.
Like
Yeah,
not
you
well.
probably.
Let's say like 8 years, but coming up to 10 years, I've not put on a single pound, and I've not grown like a millimeter.
Do you know what? I actually realised I've actually lost weight in the last year and a half.
It's lockdown. It's just sat around not.
But it's weird because I thought that I'd put on weight, right? I mean, I probably have put a little bit on around here instead. But I used to weigh like 65, 68, and I actually just got on someone's weighing scales yesterday, and
Yeah,
I weigh 63 kilograms now.
I think I'm 53.
You're 53 kilograms.
Yeah, I'm under 9 stone.
You're like twice my height.
Well, I'm 6 foot and I weigh 9 stone. On the BMI scale, I am off. I am severely anorexic, but I can't do anything about it. It's
Really?
my metabolism is too high for my body. Like I can just eat whatever food I want and I just burn it off without having to like worry about it.
Wow.
Like people say, "Oh, I wish I could be in your position," but the thing is, though, is, like if I stand up too fast, I pass out because I can't get blood to my head quick enough. And then also, if I get ill, I'm really ill because I have no extra fats to help burn off to like help fight like that, viruses or infections.
Wow, I didn't know
Um,
that you needed that. Oh, we're lagging. It's not me, is it? I'm on 30%. I'm okay.
it's also
He's completely lagged for me, people.
am I back now?
Very blurry.
Hello.
I hear you saying hello, but the screen's blurry.
Maybe now.
So I can hear you fine now.
Am I back now?
I can hear you. Just the screen's like I can see you to some degree as well.
Right. Yeah, my internet just completely dropped out.
It's coming back. It's coming back. It's
I'm just
coming
staying
back.
still.
You're slowly getting a bit more high def again. There we
Good.
go. We're about 720/1080
Oh
now.
god, that's so bad.
No, we're back. I think we're back now.
Okay, I've been looking into getting Starlink, so Elon Musk's internet, but it's like 500 quid to get it installed.
I didn't know. I didn't even know he had an internet.
Yeah, he's got everything, mate. He's got his ships, he's got his internet, he's got his cars, he's got his boring company, which also do flamethrowers.
Wait, so you can get internet from Elon Musk,
Yeah, from one of his like 20,000 satellites that's in the sky.
and it doesn't? Is it like cable?
No, it's like what it's like 4G straight to your house. It's beamed to your house. There is no cables involved whatsoever. Only
So
from the dish to the house.
is it like having cable though? Is it that good?
Well, it's faster than fiber optics,
So it's faster than cable, basically.
pretty much. Yeah, because it's literally beamed straight from a satellite straight to you, as opposed to having to go through loads of cables. It's
Now, why
literally just
doesn't
one
everyone
way
do
straight
that?
down. Huh?
Why doesn't everyone do that?
Because it's only a thing that's just come around. Like it's only just been made available to the UK like in the last recent few weeks.
Really?
Yeah, it's been in America, but it's only just started coming to the UK. So I looked at buying it a while ago, and the UK wasn't even on like the purchase list.
Is like certain points in the UK, or is it like the whole of the UK?
I think it's the whole of the UK because I typed in my address and they said they could ship it to me, and I don't think they'd ship it to you if they couldn't provide data.
Wait,
Like,
they
think about it,
so
it's just pointing upwards, though, isn't it? It's not like you're having to
that's
like.
what I don't get. Yeah, surely it must be like
So you could be anywhere in the world, I would imagine, because it's pointing from a satellite straight down to Earth.
so
It doesn't matter where you are on the Earth. You're being.
it, it must be that he just has a satellite now that's above the UK, basically.
I don't think it's stationary. I think the satellites move around faster than Earth. Because
It's
if you
called what's it called? Starling.
Starlink
Starlink.
link, it's really cool. It's like a proper like white satellite dish.
www.starlink.com. Order Starlink. Let's have a look, shall we?
And it looks so good. It looks so
Service address. I'm guessing that's basically my address.
yeah,
It looks quite fancy, doesn't it?
yeah. I really want to get it. I think it would be amazing. It'd be so much better than any form of broadband. Even like Wi-Fi or your Wi-Fi routers now at home. BT have paired up with EE, so when your Wi-Fi drops, EE will then carry the service. They'll wirelessly like 4G to your house. And I've got Vodafone, and the Vodafone broadbands now carry 4G. So if you lose internet through your cable, they'll beam it down to your house.
Starlink is available to a limited number of users per coverage area at this time. Orders will be fulfilled on a first come first served basis.
Mm-hmm.
Service address. Order now. So you go onto it.
Paying your bank
Starlink,
details.
Starlink is holy
Yeah,
Starlink is targeting coverage in your area in mid to late 2021. You will receive a notification once your Starlink is ready to ship. So it seems to me that it is happening now.
yeah, and also
Hardware, £440. Service, £89 per month.
yeah.
Shipping
But
and handling, £54.
I don't know if they've got tech specs there, but their download speed is going to be ridiculous. Like streaming would never be a problem.
Really?
I,
See,
I
that
think
is
your
the thing.
I think your
Right.
uploads and download speeds would be like non-existent. Like you would just have it there and then.
Shipping information. You would think that it would give you some sort of um information before you actually
Yeah, buy it. We've got GM Productions. He's popped in. How you doing, man?
service. Oh no, service information. Maybe on menu GB. No, that's so you can get it in America, France. You can get it in America, Canada, France, and England.
Yeah, for now, but then there'll be a lot more countries on it very soon, I'd imagine.
So it literally doesn't even tell you anything about it. It literally just says put your address in and it's first come, first serve.
Yeah, put your address in. Give us like 600
Oh,
quid.
oh. Actually, no, I'm wrong. I just didn't scroll down.
Oh, is there the specs there?
Starlink is now delivering. During beta, users can expect to see speeds vary from 50 megabytes per second to 150 megabytes per second. Latency from 20 milliseconds to 40
Yeah.
milliseconds in most locations over the next several months as we enhance the Starlink system. There will also be brief periods of no connectivity at all as we launch more satellites, install more ground stations, and improve our networking software. Easy to set up, low latency video calls, and online gaming.
Elon
Uh,
Musk has pretty much got it all at this point.
Starlink satellites are over 60 times closer to Earth than traditional satellites, resulting in lower latency fares.
It sounds decent.
Preserving the night sky, ideal for rural and remote communities. Like
Exactly.
me.
That's me. Yeah.
Engineered by SpaceX. It is quite exciting, to be fair. I've got to give it to him.
Yeah.
That looks. I bet my face has just been like.
Yeah. Like really close up. And I really want the Boring Company flamethrower as well.
I think he had to discontinue that, didn't he?
I don't know, but I really want one.
I'm almost certain he had to discontinue. He had a meeting with someone, didn't he? There was this TikTok thing about it saying that he'd made flamethrowers and he'd made like 10,000 of them and then he had to discontinue them because they didn't work properly.
Oh, I don't know, but they looked amazing, and I really want one.
I've never seen it.
It's awesome. It's like this big. It's like a proper flamethrower.
Elon Musk flamethrower. What I don't get right is how did this guy get this much knowledge on this much stuff to this degree?
I mean, I think he's always been quite smart, and he's always thought outside of the box. But when you've got money, you can buy knowledge. If you know what I mean, you can just hire someone and go, right, well, how do we do this? Well, you do it like this. Okay, fair enough. Like I was watching a video the other day on YouTube, and Elon Musk has been forecasting his electric cars for the future. And the battery manufacturers aren't going to be able to keep up with production. So what he's done is he's bought three battery making companies, bought them outright. He now owns them, and he's redesigned the battery so it now is more environmentally friendly. It is cheaper to make, cheaper to dispose of. I think it's 50% or charges 50% faster and has 20% more range, just because he could. Like you've just gone, yeah, I'm going to buy the company, so they can now make the batteries faster for cheaper, and the cars now can drive for longer, and you can charge your car faster. So you literally like go to like Tesco's, put your
and
car on charge.
then
When you finish, your car's fully
he
charged.
also doesn't have to wait on anyone else to make that part for him now.
Yeah, because he's making it himself. It's all in house. Like that's when you got a lot of money. You just go,
He's
yeah, you
just
know
going
what,
to
I'll
take
buy
over
that.
the world, isn't he?
Literally. And then he's going to take over Mars as well. He's going to terraform Mars and move there.
I wonder if it's the thing is because he's like 40 odd now, isn't he?
Yeah, with his was XAE dash, so
Oh,
like Archangel is
I'll
son's
be
called.
fair. Be fair, like that does look a very cool weapon.
What, the flamethrower?
Yeah, but it's quite cool. It has the boring company on it. Obviously, he must have intended it to be like boring, as in like not
Yeah.
fun.
Well, no, it's called boring because he's making the tunnels underneath America, isn't he?
Yes, yeah. He plans to make like an underground highway or
Highway system, which is
like hyperspace.
runs on vacuum,
It's just
which means there's no air resistance, which means the cars can travel faster. But from that, he's also making boring bricks, which I think cost 10 cents per brick.
if it's a
Standard standard bricks in America, I think at the minute are 47 cents a brick. He's selling them for 10 cents, so he's going to make more affordable housing, cheaper as well. Like he's just doing everything right. Like you can't really
yeah,
find anything to fault the guy at the minute. He's
um,
he's just kind of like taking over the world, but in a good way. He's kind of like,
yeah. He's like actually just making shit happen
yeah,
and doing it to a good level.
yeah. It's like, oh, the standard batteries we use, they're not working really well. We'll just redesign it completely.
It's funny because when you see him in interviews and stuff as well, he just sounds so calm and collected and just like it's just obviously naturally the right thing to do. Like
He also kind of talks about like Boris was like, like he doesn't quite know what he's saying, but he knows exactly what he's saying, and because he
yeah,
knows everything.
yeah. He's very much like he doesn't want to make you feel like an idiot, but at the same time, he just sort of comes up with this idea, which just happens to be an incredible idea.
Yeah, because
You
I've
know,
watched an
it's
interview
like
with him where he was sat talking to, well, the audience was all like the gas industry, the gas and oil industry, and he was saying
yeah,
about not wanting to get rid of gas and oil, but he said, no one here is stupid. We all know it's going to run out at some point. Why don't we just like prolong the fact that it's going to run out by starting to use other like resources such as renewable energy? So he wasn't even trying to say, actually, I think you're stupid for still trying to sell oil. He's just saying, why don't we just prolong this issue of running out of crude oils because they're going to run out at some point. You can't make them.
yeah.
It takes millions of years to make crude oil. So basically, he was just saying, why don't we just like prolong it? So which is
Although
like,
you would have almost thought a person of his caliber now, being able to do all this, why can't he find a way to make crude oil
yeah. I mean, it's
or
a lot
something that, or
of
something?
pressure that
I know
you,
what it is, but I mean, like, there must be a way for him to like create some kind of machine or something that creates stuff that would even work as effectively as crude oil.
yeah. I mean, in terms of rocket fuel, he's now starting to look at nuclear rocket fuel. But he's looking at getting a particle and using a particle accelerator, like a
Yeah,
hadron collider, and like spinning the particles up to such a speed, and then ejecting it out of the bottom of the rocket, and then it goes forwards. Sorry, but I love my big V6 and V8 engines, Scott. I mean, I love my big engines too, but I mean, the fact that like an electric car is a faster 0 to 60 than even some of these like supercars is just ridiculous. Like an electric engine can give so much more torque than a diesel or petrol engine. But I mean, I'm going to miss the sound of an engine once, we all go to electric, but electric is definitely the way forwards.
mm,
Like even at the minute, I mean, I can't afford it, but I've been looking at like the 330e BMWs, which are the hybrid BMWs. They give so much more range. You just charge it up and you go off, you go driving. You drive electric, you drive petrol. Sorted.
yeah.
Anyway, on that note, on that bombshell, let's talk about cars.
I've been trying to find something. Here it is. It's called the Nine Bot Go Kart. I saw it in Harrods when I was up in London. It looks sick. It's like £700, right? and it's basically an electric go kart.
Yeah.
Got speeds up to 15 miles an hour.
Oh,
Uh,
my mic's turned off.
ranges 9 miles or something. Adjustable steering wheel, reversible, app control, easy climbing, water resistant. I'm so tempted to get one. It
I
looks
mean,
sick.
you're still spending money that I mean, you have, but you shouldn't really have it.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get it now, but basically me and my partner have said that we're gonna save £1,000 a month between us as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna save £600 a month, and she's gonna save £400 a month.
Uh huh.
Because we want to try and get ourselves to like 48, 49,000.
Yeah. That'd
So
be a decent sized deposit then. You're
yeah, my dad said to me that if basically I walked away with roughly like 40k or like
yeah,
45k. I think it was like 45k from the last house, and then I spent like 6 grand, and then
honestly,
but then I got my but then I got my wages and stuff, so it sort of brought me
yeah,
back up. But my dad said he will invest back into our sort of thing
yeah,
only if we can show that we're making a conscious effort to get back to where we were and then save some more as well.
yeah.
So I said
I
to my
agree with
dad,
coconut electric ATT all the way.
yeah, well, I was going to say to you earlier about the creator expert cars. Can't you motorize those?
I don't know. I've tried. Well,
That would be such a cool advantage
I've
if you
seen
could do
people
that.
motorize the Porsche 911, the orange one, the GT3 RS.
Really?
In the boot compartment, they put two extra large motors, and then you can put a servo motor somewhere in the back, I think, and then you can motorize it that way. But I haven't seen anyone do it on the Bugatti, and I haven't seen
I
anyone
mean,
try
like
it
the
on
actual
the
Lego
cars.
ones.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen anyone do that.
Because I don't know how you do, but it'd be so cool if you could.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know with those cars. Like even I don't know. I've got my
Because they'd
small
be like
Ferrari here.
RC cars, but for Lego.
Yeah, I mean, even like this car here. Obviously, it's not massive, but there's no way of you motorizing the wheel because it's just a
Yeah,
small axle piece. There's like nowhere to stick a motor.
yeah. I mean, like obviously you know what I meant, like the big
Yeah, like the
creator
Ford Mustang or the DB5.
stuff like that. Yeah, like I suppose they maybe have to remake it, but it'd be cool if they came out with a little line like to be able to do that. Like you can motorize the wind turbine, you can motorize the roller coaster.
The helicarrier.
There's a helicarrier.
Yeah, from the Avengers. The Avengers, the first Avengers helicarrier. You could add a motor battery pack to it, and all the rotors would spin.
What? That's sick.
How did you not know about this? There's been two helicarriers. There's one out now, and there's one that was out a few years ago.
Yeah, I know there was one out a few years ago, and the one now is shocking, but I can't remember what the old one like fully looks like. And I also know that, well, I also know that I also didn't know that it could be electrified.
Yeah, you could motorize it. But no, it was a really cool set. I really wanted it back in the day, but I never got it. But
I've never,
I plan on sorting myself out straight financially, and then yeah, hopefully then be a stupid internet. My
I've
internet's
still got
going.
you. I've still got you. I can still hear you.
Okay, the link's only just come through.
I've only literally just sent it.
Okay, that'd be why.
I'm pretty sure that's it. It looks real cool.
That does look pretty cool, to be fair.
Because I was thinking about getting like a little like a either a golf buggy or a dune buggy type thing,
Yeah.
but then I thought I won't bother doing that because I mean it would be quite fun to get one, but I'd have to make it road legal and stuff. And then I like saw this in Harrods, and I was like, that's sick, and it's electric as well.
That'd be pretty cool.
So I don't know how you're meant to charge it up. I guess I'd have to just have a look into it, but
I'm sure there's got its own battery, and you either plug it into the wall or you.
yeah,
do something to it.
The outer part is PVC layer designed to absorb energy during collision. That's not it, but yeah, it's basically they're pretty cool. They got other stuff. They do segways and scooters and things like that. But
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
no,
all.
that seems pretty cool.
Yeah, right. Well, we've actually been going for 2 hours now.
Yeah. I mean, you joined a little late, but yeah, been going for 2 hours.
Yeah, I need to phone my partner to see where she is as well. She went out for like work drinks this evening, I think.
Oh, okay. I mean, at least you haven't got her like coming in at like midnight again, like that last time.
Well, I don't think it's going to be much different, mate, because it's just past 12 now, and she's not here yet. But I
Right.
think this time things went a bit better. I phoned her up earlier, like 10 o'clock. I think it's like 9:30. No, it's like, yeah, about 20 past 9. Phoned her up saying like, I could come and pick her up, but I'd have to come and pick her up like now ish,
Yeah.
like back then. And she's like, oh no, I've just finished dinner. We're going to Spoons for a couple of drinks. I was like, all right, no worries then. We have to get the bus home though. I didn't expect it to be this late though.
No. Yeah, I'm sure things are all right.
I
I'm sure
don't.
it's absolutely fine.
I don't really care so much as like I I I just, as long as she's all right, I don't care if
Yeah.
she can stay out if she wants. But I
Yeah.
just know that
To be fair, I'd be the exact same. I mean, I don't really. I dread to think the time
I've
when
got past that. I've got past that like point. I feel like every relationship has a point where you go through like a little stage where you're worried about your partner going out on their own.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I haven't had that yet because obviously we've been in lockdown, so I have no idea what to kind of expect when my missus goes out. But my ex missus, I would have gone on nights out with her, and she'd run off, and then she'd come back with 2 drinks in her hand. I'm like, where'd you get those from? It's like, oh, someone bought them for me. I'm like, why is
Yeah.
someone buying you drinks?
Yeah.
This is not on. Like, I don't mind buying you drinks. Like, that's not a problem. Why is other guys buying you drinks?
Yeah. Why
So, like,
allowing
that's the
them
thing
to
I
as
don't
well?
really want to happen with my current missus. If she's
Yeah.
on nights out and guys are buying her drinks, like, I'm just not comfortable with that.
Well, you would hope that she would say no thanks, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
like, just be like, I don't mind if you're like polite about it. Like, you have a chat with them, but don't go just accepting drinks from guys you don't know. Like, if
Yeah.
it's your mate and they're like, "Oh, I'll buy you a drink," like, yeah, all right, thank you very much, that's fine. If it's someone you don't completely know, then I wouldn't like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it took
Sometimes.
2 years to get over that point. But yeah, no, I haven't had that yet. I haven't had the experience because it's been COVID. So
Mm.
yeah, I don't really know what to expect. But she's going on drinks with her mates on Monday. But they're going. Well, she's driving up to Exeter, but obviously she's driving, so she can't drink.
All
So
right.
they're going up for drinks or some food and drinks. But because she's designated driver, she won't be drinking. So I feel a bit happier about that.
Mm.
But yeah, anyway, on that bombshell, we'll end the stream. But I'll be back again tomorrow morning. I'll be live, building like a chic mock for anyone who wants to kind of join in. And I'll be live on TikTok as well as on
What
here as
time?
well. So it'll
What
be
time?
decent. I don't know what time. I'll just be live when I'm live. I might say like I don't know, maybe like 10. Might
Okay.
set it for 10 because that gives me at least like a couple hours then for before my missus gets in. So
Yeah.
yeah, that'll be decent. So I can get at least a couple hours building. I'll be working on the rock work. So yeah,
Sweet, isn't that?
so sweeter than that. Yeah, it'll be good.
All
Uh,
right.
but yeah, anyway, so thank you guys for joining in and for everyone who's been here for the whole duration of this stream. Um, we will be back. We will be returning to a more normal schedule, but we are going to be moving the schedule. We haven't yet discussed what time or when we are moving the Brick Cantina. But I think
Yeah.
we've both mutually decided that Friday at 10 p.m. is not the best time for us because Coconut and Not That Sam Smith have been streaming today, and it gets quite late, especially for us as well. Like working, I've worked from 8:30 till 5 today. Come home and I'm just waiting all evening to then start streaming at 10.
Yeah,
So
definitely. We'll have to
even if we
either
could do it an
start
hour
doing
earlier, finish an hour earlier, it's what 12 o'clock. If we could finish at 11,
Well, my main problem as well, like I said earlier, is it might even be that, I mean, you might as well at some point if it
yeah,
lifts, we'll be going out doing our own things on Friday night as well.
Exactly. Lockdown was absolutely fine. No one had anywhere to be. So Friday nights, join us here.
Yeah, now it's summer and everything's open again, and like for us adults who've got jobs, sometimes we'll be out at dinner or something.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we could do Thursdays. We could do
I was gonna say
Wednesdays.
maybe a Thursday evening or something would
Yeah.
be good.
I thought that was me going then. Um, but yeah, we can. Yeah, Thursday, but it has to be earlier than 10 because I go to sleep about 11. So as long as we're
Oh
finished
yeah. No, definitely, mate. Yeah, I
half
wouldn't.
10.
If it was if it was in a weeknight, I probably would want to be doing it around between 8 and 9 o'clock.
Yeah, if we start at 8, finished at like 10, half 10,
Yeah,
absolutely perfect.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that'd
we'll
be,
be looking to doing that maybe. But
yeah,
yeah, by the way, I just wanted to like make sure GM Productions knew that I'd read his message. I get what he's saying.
yeah,
The last big one, and I wanted to read this one quick fact and off the stream. Fun fact: electric cars do make a sound. It's like the sound of a spaceship before it jumps to hyperspace. You just hear the energy go to the wheels when you pull up at the green light. Well, there we go, everyone.
absolutely fantastic. And as Scott put it, the bar is now closed.
Yeah.
No more drinks.
See you
Perfect.
next time, fellas.
All right, I'll see people tomorrow. If people are here tomorrow, I will see them tomorrow. And then Monday I'll be building the probe droid. So yeah, I'm trying to pump out content like there is no tomorrow, because there will be a tomorrow, which is where I will be here again streaming.
Making content.
There will be content. Exactly. Right. Anyway, see everyone very soon. Stay safe and
Sweet.
see people tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah,